Shittz and Giggles coming to you each and every week from the Power House of Podcast Radio Uncensored Network. Make sure y'all download the app, hit the share button, Uncensored Network. Just in case you catch us on repeat, leave a number 2 in the comments section. Like I said, we are for Shittz and Giggles, live and direct each and every week from the Power House Podcast Radio Uncensored Network. I am the Undisputed Clown Prince, holding down my partner in crime. 20-some years down, 10 toes down. Shock B, what's up, man?
What's good?
You still in Facebook jail?
A few more days,
Few
baby.
more days.
And I'm free.
We're having a coming home party. It's like his 15th coming home party. He's institutionalized.
Predicate felon.
Predicate fella, right? You see, we got a hell of a show, man. I got my main man hanging out with us, man. Marlon. A lot of y'all seen a lot of his work. Ajamani. You seen the hats, the sweatshirts. Now you're doing paintings and chairs and beds and next jail cells and shit like that.
I ain't trying to pay those jail cells.
Well, shit, they gonna pay, goddammit, shit. Fuck that. We'll call it the timeout room.
Yeah,
And I got the good old my homie with me, China Pink the actress, host of the China Pink show. Matter of fact, you just had a leading role in one of Roosevelt's films, right?
I did.
Okay, yeah.
I'm about to be in a few more.
Oh,
Got a
yeah?
lot going on this year.
Oh shit.
It's rained already.
Who your agent, goddammit? You know what I'm saying? You get booked like that. You know.
Three projects.
Three projects?
Yes.
So Marlon, man, so this show, I can't even call you a designer. Well, you said we t-shirt designers. What you do is something else. It's art.
Man, nah, everybody's a designer, but I just want to challenge everybody to be more than t-shirt decorators because we
That's
did
really
that
decorators, yeah. So it's crazy. I'm bringing 2 types of arts. First, actress, studio work versus canvas work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, Ajamani, that's your daughter's name, right? That's the name of your
Yeah,
daughter, right?
my daughter Aja, yeah. What's
Okay.
up, Aja?
Yeah, that's right. Good work. China. So,
Yes.
like, when did you get started?
As far as what acting,
All the shit you do, because you
do
do a
rock
whole lot of
shit.
stuff.
So you gotta be
And-
specific.
And them crazy ass Liddy in the city parties,
Yeah,
Liddy
all
Kitty in the
that.
city party, it's crazy stuff.
Yes.
Female
So
Luke, that's what they got. That's what's going right there.
you sliced it up. The female look. Okay, I'll take that. That's the first time I heard that one.
Yeah.
But yes, as far as acting, I've been acting maybe about 5 years now. This will be my third film this year, 2022. I'm also getting ready to be in a play at the Bethesda Jazz and Blues May 14th and May 15th, A Woman's Love, that was directed by Dana Dane and Gil Nelson.
Shout out to Gil, good dude.
Yeah.
Dan
Yes,
Dane from
great
Dan Dane
dude.
from Fame? Like,
No.
No.
DC Day to Day. Yeah.
DC Day to
The
Day.
Lancer Day to Day.
Shout out to her husband Brian, man. Good dude, man.
Yes, absolutely. Great family there. So make sure y'all come out and support that play. That's the weekend after Mother's Day weekend. So that's when I say I'm drained. That's what I mean. I'm trying to study for so much stuff.
Right.
Memory, at my age, I can't remember like I used to. So it's a lot of work. You got to kind of disconnect from stuff.
What's the play about?
So, A Woman's Love. So I don't know if I can go into detail because this.
I want to know. I got a woman. I need
Well,
to
what
see
kind
her
of character
love,
you
what her
play?
love
Are
is.
you the woman in
So
love?
I am not. So the main character, I'm her best friend.
Oh,
Are
shit.
you the messy best friend?
Yeah, I'm the messy best friend.
The best friend without a man, huh?
Woman's love and a woman's
I'm
attraction.
not attracted to her man or nothing like that. It's just like her man don't like my ass. That's what it is.
most
Because
people
I'm
don't like none of
single,
you
you know how that go, and she married, so
So you for the streets? And he's
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. You ain't for the sheets, you for the streets, huh?
in the play, let's not get it twisted. In the play, yes. And as far as my boutique, I've had my boutique. My 10th year anniversary was January of this year. China Pink Boutique. Thank you, DC.
Where'd you get that name, China Pink?
China Pink. Okay, so my sister used to call me China Doll. So my favorite color is pink. I took the China. I didn't want to be called China Doll. I didn't want doll on my nickname. So I took the doll away and put pink on it, and been rocking with pink about 10 years right now. China Pink. I get called Pink China, Pink.
China Pink.
Yeah.
China Pink.
Yes.
Marlon, when you gonna take what you do to the screen? You know, what I mean, you're on the canvas now. When you gonna take it to the screen, though, man?
I don't know.
You know what's crazy, right? I never knew until I had a conversation with Marlon that like colors got numbers. I didn't realize like polo, all these colors are the same. The blues and oranges. And he said, why don't you use a number 2? What the fuck is 2? Blue is blue, goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
All
He's like,
colors got different numbers.
Because he an artist.
he's an artist.
Yeah, when you specifically speak or you talk your story, you're not just speaking with color, you're speaking with the numbers. When you wanted to look consistent, to be consistent, like Hollister, Abercrombie and Fitch, like Tommy, Hilfiger, Polo, all of them have the same color ways almost, but they got different color structure.
So how many numbers
different
into a color?
shades.
Is it
No,
numbers?
it's not, it's the Pantone colors. It's Pantone. It's CMYK, or it's like Pantone numbers. So like if you
What
look
the
at a
fuck is
certain
Pantone?
blue, Pantone is like the actual color. Every single shade of yellow has a different color number. So when you speak, like okay, let's for instance, if I wanted somebody to silk screen my stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I don't want them to use the ink that they use for everybody else. So like sometimes when you take a design, you put it on the screen. When you go to, they're just gonna look at the picture on the screen and just go pick whatever's close to your
Yeah, mix
thing.
that shit.
I don't do that. I bring my own ink in. That way my colors look like I wanted to look to the numbers I selected.
nobody
Because at
colors like
nighttime it's
yours.
gonna be a print. There's somebody's gonna be printing at night. You're not gonna be there. So it's like you don't want them to take. You come back and you look at your stuff. You're like, why I don't look like the screen? Because they're gonna because you didn't give them the specific color, the direction.
You know, it's crazy when you say that. I know
They
when
can
you,
use a stock color instead of just
They'll
the
use a
exact
color that they might got some mixed up stuff mixed with all different kind of colors in the back. They're gonna get as closest to what they can, but that may not be the color. So when you look at a specific look that you want or to match a certain type of shoe or something like that, it's gonna be off. Then they're gonna be like, well, you didn't tell me, but it's too late.
by the time you order that shit from Mr. Lee, I used to be
shit's
so
like-
drunk
like
that
fucking Audi
I
with two.
think that shit look blue, goddamn.
Make it look blue.
Is that a 2 or a 3?
Now, when you speak in the fashion, in real fashion, you gotta speak in your color structure. That way, you don't deviate or deflect from your colors. Because if you do that, you juking your customer. You know what I mean? So yeah.
That shit feel like geometry, yo.
I know. I don't feel like what the fuck.
It just I mean, people
So,
from
child,
here,
you got the
yeah.
color like 1, 2, 5, 8, 22, pink 27, you know. It's pink, just
Nah,
pink.
she just
Pink
probably
is pink. Hot pink.
right.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what number that is, but hey.
It only comes in that play when you using it for when you directing a specific
specific
color,
purpose,
not
yeah.
for purpose. Yeah.
So
It
what's the color for love?
Red, I
Red.
thought.
But what
I know
red? What
that.
red? Because
Candy apple.
I'm gonna
red.
buy my baby some red hearts, but I need the color for love that's gonna say the panty dropping love. Like
I feel like it's the red of that
number
cup right there. That's
It's
that's
red. This red.
this red right here.
Red.
Yeah.
That
Red.
red.
That's perfect red.
yeah.
perfect.
It bring out the love in you though.
It probably did.
And,
Because
and some more
Yeah,
shit.
it was more shit.
for sure.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
and the hate.
Double the hate. So
Too
like,
much of it.
so both of y'all with y'all careers, like, did y'all ever thought y'all would be right here, right now?
No,
No.
absolutely
I
not for
thought that was
me.
gonna be strong. It's whatever I do. I'm never, I wasn't never doubting that I was gonna be able to build something, but I had to, I had a journey, like a long journey
Shit,
down.
nigga, you just sold a chair for $2,500. That's doing pretty
Yeah,
good.
a
goddamn.
chair.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I've sold many things for those prices, but that's the thing. The margin, like here, we accept what somebody tells you that they're gonna pay, as opposed
Yeah.
to setting your.
I ain't
your
never liked that
standard.
shit.
No.
Mother, this is why I used to hate. Mother coming there. What the shirt go 40? I give you 20. Nigga, you come out here, you got a polo shirt, you just come out of fucking Macy's. You ain't talk polo down, motherfucker.
Right.
You
Nah,
know,
what color that shirt? What's that shirt going for?
This shirt like 75, but it's all custom made. But see,
Nah, see that shit nice.
thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
What can you open
Yeah, it's
it up?
just a bear. It's the
That's
bogey,
Bogey, right? Yeah,
that's
Bogey. Good
But
nigga
it's
right
in
there.
The colorway that it wasn't
That shit
printed.
is
I
dope.
hand did. Yeah.
Nah, that shit is dope.
Nice.
Thank
I
you,
need,
bro.
I need one of them shits.
Easy. We would get it
He
done.
gonna be really in jail then, son.
Yeah.
No bullshit. So, child, let me say, with the boutique, right?
Hold on, I want to answer your question because I really didn't answer it in detail. You asked me.
Work it.
Did you ever think you was gonna be here?
You know, I did not. I'm a girl from Southeast, and I never even thought that I would even own a boutique. I never even dreamed of, like, I didn't really have goals growing up, other than, everybody fake want to be a lawyer. That was my thing. I want to be a lawyer when I grow up, type thing. But I never thought that I would be an actress. I never thought that I'd be having the hottest parties in DC with everybody coming out. I never thought that I would do all the things that I'm doing at my age. It took me maybe like after I had my kids, after my late 20s. I'm 43, by the way, and I started probably like maybe at 30, 29, 30.
You had a party over the summertime.
I
You
did.
sent me an invite. I said, nah, I got a girlfriend. We gonna be
Yeah,
fine.
my party. You could have brought her with you though. You should have brought her with you. My husband come to all my parties. He's not missing a beat.
Where's your boutique at?
So it's in my home. I do have a website, and I do, run my business through Instagram. And it's been maybe about, like I said, 10 years, just 10 years in January. So it's by appointment only.
Can you remind us
Remind you.
the website? And
So I'll tell you right now. So China Pink accessories used to be China Pink. That's what I started out with, accessories. So I didn't even go into detail. I do sell authentic brand name purses. I used to sell accessories and clothes. Now clothes I still do wardrobe styling, but it has to be like for your birthday. It's like a more of a personal one-on-one type shopping.
Make sure it's their birthday.
No, I don't do that.
Ain't going to the club.
I could care less if it could be your wedding, it could be whatever. I style. That's what I do. But my main
come to my
focus in my
5:30.
boutique is I sell authentic bags. I have payment plans and all of that. So yes, so you can find me on China Pink Boutique on Instagram. China is spelled CHYNA. Everyone should know how pink is spelled, but if you don't, PINK and boutique.
Well, I thought it was PYNK.
Because you've probably taken a Y from out of China.
How
I
do
know I
you
spelled
how do you
China,
with them
goddamn.
shirts,
No,
bro?
because China, some people spell it the way it's supposed to be
No, I
spelled.
spell it with a Y. I know
CHINA.
black women like the Y. They
Yes,
don't
we
like
like
I.
the Y.
I know
Black
that
women
one
like
thing.
the Y.
They like the Y. They don't like the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like them
They don't
like
like the country.
No,
No.
I'm not that kind of
No,
China.
but they want to be. They like they want to be. Yeah, in the yak, but they don't want to be. Why? So, I know you're gonna do 100 or 200 pieces, right? Something like that. I know we talked about this. I'm gonna do like 200.
Nah, my goal. Well, I was telling you that I was about to start doing 2 different sets of hats because, like, throughout the season, I don't want to wait to start the hats like from when the season start. I want to produce like a ton of them before the season get here. If you stay ready, you don't gotta get ready. So right now I'm just in production. I'm the, you know, like how Tom Brady like throw the ball before the ball get there, like before the receiver lead the cut.
Yeah.
I'm just producing. I already know that it's going.
Trusting the
I don't have a
process.
problem
Trusting
selling.
that he gonna be there.
I'm a
when you
trusted.
put
I'm
it
just
in
gonna
that corner.
produce right now to get him. So yeah, because I got like
You know what's so crazy, man? Me and him had conversations at the weirdest times, like
3 o'clock in the
4:45,
morning. In the morning.
That's what we talk like. We talk like the hooker hours, man. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what she be like, is that State Farm you on it for?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay far. Yeah.
What are you wearing?
Yeah, what I'm wearing, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what I'm
What are you
wearing.
wearing?
So it's crazy because it's funny, right? Because both of y'all doing y'all thing with your clothes and stuff. How does it feel when you see somebody out with
With
something,
your stuff on?
with some of your stuff on?
A
My
random
clients
person,
run
like,
up
not
to
not
me.
your uncle.
If my clients see me and I'm out, they run up to me and they be like, hey, you know, they speak. And I be like, let me get a picture. I say, let's go over there, let me take a picture. So I take a picture of my clients and put them on my page quick,
On your page?
on my boutique page, yes.
That's some crazy shit right there. I know you seen a whole lot of them, man.
Yeah, I mean the coolest thing is when you see people wearing your stuff out of town. Because most of my customers are not here now, so it's like that's the part that's kind of strange. Where they become, like, you know, most of my customers are out of town.
So I'm gonna ask you a question.
Nice.
Because you named it after your daughter, right? And when she started seeing a lot of sales, like, do she have, like, where my cut at, Chan? Like, you know what
My
I'm saying?
daughter, yeah, definitely. Yeah, my daughter definitely. But I mean, the name of the brand is not named after my daughter anymore because my daughter's now, like, in school at Brown. She she's doing her own thing. She like kind of popular herself. She a speaker. She a beast. A little tough, little.
That's what's up.
Shit, when I was your kid, I had your ass in court. My name is this and that, and the same shit
You
that,
petty.
and we ain't got no paperwork. I'm suing this nigga right here.
I'm
Right-
Asian, not him.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Let me.
But then a lot of times when I'm doing like a painting or something like that, I just got tired of signing my daughter name to it, so I named it back after myself and because she's doing stuff. She's
You
an
didn't get
artist
tired
too.
of signing them checks, did you?
No, I don't
No,
know. Get
okay.
tired of
Yeah.
signing.
I know that shit, right?
Get tired of that. You know?
So like I say, I like to see y'all two collab on something, man.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Or I don't know what to call it, Aja Pink, or I don't know what to call it. What you gonna Marlon Pink? I don't know.
Collaboration is the key to business right now.
Man,
Like,
listen, networking, yes. Got
most of the-
to.
What they say,
people-
your net worth, yeah.
a lot of the high-end brands have to come down and collaborate with streetwear right now because the economy is not selling. Stuff's not selling. That's why you see over in Japan, and I study like all over, like not just locally. Like it's like a lot of the brands like Fragment and White Mountaineering and like a lot of the Japanese salvage, like the Japanese brands, they're all coming down to do stuff with all the different you know, like the streetwear companies. You know,
It's so funny. About 7 years ago, had a, I ain't gonna say a Chinese dude, Filipino or something.
Man, I'm
He,
gonna set this joint off.
He cloned the Lux Tea for me. You know what I'm saying?
Who did?
Little Filipino dude.
Right.
It wasn't. It was just a little off white.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he cloned it to the collar and everything.
Right.
Shit, man, I let them motherfuckers go. I think he did 1,000 of them, right?
Yeah.
I let them bitches go for $5, man.
That was crazy.
And but I'll say, can I get rid of these motherfuckers? 'Cause they wasn't the super white, how Lux is. It was just a little.
Richard, I worked with Lux T when they first started with
Yeah.
Simon and Richard and June and Arundel. Richard was a genius at like textiles, so he was the reason why that white looked like that.
Yeah, that collar was just mean on that Lux, man.
But they need to change the cut. No disrespect, but they need to change the 2004 cut. They still looking like Chingy and Nelly.
Yeah, the wides on.
You know, the big old sleeves and all that stuff. But
So what's your primary means of art, putting it on? Like, so you sit in a chair. What else? Like, what else you do?
right now I'm just doing customs. You know, I don't have I never had a collection. I never wanted. I mean, I have my stores here, Baltimore, Charlotte. You know, but for overtime. But I just produce. I got so many customers from overtime. They just come in and I just produce and do stuff for shoes. But now the customers all over the place, so it's kind of like you have to kind of study to understand how they want to rock their stuff. And it's like, no, you know, I just make stuff for everybody.
A lot of people in DMV don't really know that you one that got Wale started.
Yeah, well, Wale, he was a good friend. Still a good friend. Wale,
You know, niggas, I'm type of nigga, when I blow up, fuck you, I don't know you. I'm changing my number, all that shit, man.
we had a falling out, but that's my man. We still gonna be cool. It's just that it's a lot of times when you start, people don't want to hear the truth. Your real friend gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And it's a lot, and he wasn't really into that at that point. You know, he did what he did. He got on. But actually, I think Wale you know, he had some issues and some problems with his music side, and I was telling him the truth. He probably realizes it now. That's why a lot of his hot records, you see that he always got a singer on it all the time. Because he had an issue with the melodic line, but he's a genius writer, or even better poet. And he probably, if he
she loved that he be spitting that poetry shit.
Yeah, no, and Wale really leaves. Like sometimes, like I was telling in the other thing I did the other day, like if you leave, all kings and queens gotta leave. If you stay, get away from where you from. No disrespect to where you from, but get away and travel. Like I was in New York one day, going down, I think it was a Broadway in Bleecker, and I was, you know, dealing with Wale, and I heard I walked past a little record store on Bleecker, and it had like all this African music, and I was like, man, what in the world is that, right? So I was like, so I went inside. It was like, it's African break beats. If Wale would have rapped on that stuff, it'd have been over national. I mean, globally, it would have been like an Akon as opposed to like, you know, where he at. But I love, you know, his what he's done. I'm very proud of him. You know.
Hey, Todd, I'm gonna ask you a question. You know, you got the podcast, right? But you got like 7 girls on that motherfucker.
So yes, because all of them were not full-time co-hosts. So when we first started, maybe about 4 years ago, we were full-time. We was doing the show every single week.
On Sundays, right?
Yes, it was Sundays. You got a good memory. Yes,
because I remember
Sundays.
Y'all invited me on the podcast. When I walked in the studio, I was like, it's just me and 7 girls. What the fuck? Nigga, you won't believe this shit is. Right?
Yes. And you came with Sharice that day, didn't you?
Yeah.
Sharice, okay.
Yeah, I said, what the fuck is being all these mama women there? How the fuck you handle all that?
So now it's only 5 of us now. And
that's still
that's still a lot, but again, we only do the show now once a month.
Okay, yeah.
So
like girls get together.
Yeah, basically, you know. So we be booked up because we only do the show once a month now, you know. So all of us have really busy lives from when we first started. So there's no way we can commit to. We used to do every Sunday, like you said. We exhausted on Sundays now. So it's like no, we'll do once a month, and that's good.
You ever thought about writing your own? Doing your own script or something?
Script for
like movie. Your own, you know?
Not at all. Not right now. Just like when I got too much going on, it's just like I shut down. So it's like I'm not trying to have too much going. I already got a lot going on now. So it's like adding that's just too much.
Man, I'm gonna see you, man. Take your paintings and put the words to that shit, man. Like a Romeo and Juliet type of. Who loves, a little Romeo and Juliet like love story.
The whole time throughout my work, but it's like I'm not making it all black, all big. I'm just like I've been talking and preaching and speaking and since 1995, but people just don't. This whole bear is the reason his face look like that is because he's an Afro-American bear trying to make it in the world he don't control. So that's what it really was about. If you look at my work and look at the body of work, you'll see that I was talking the whole time and telling you about friends and enemies and everything I was going through, right, with the story, with the characters. I wanted to be like, we was out before Iceberg. You know what I'm saying?
I remember,
wanted to be like I wanted to do a cartoon, and when I realized how much it was to do 2D back then, I was like, I'm gonna put this on clothes. Now we started telling the story on clothes. It was like, it was crazy. And that thing you was talking about when you was like, when people keep asking you for a discount, right?
Yeah.
We designed a process to help with all that. Like it was like we put out like discount cards, and we had them in our showcase where we would sell a discount card. So if I do 5,000 flyers, if I do them for each individual high school, it was like a little card that had like, you get 15% off, right? So, and it only costs a certain amount of money to buy the paper, the cards. So the people was buying the discount cards, and I was selling, you know what I'm saying? So you could ask for a discount all you want because
So we would do the joints like after your 10th stamp, you get a free T-shirt. So a nigga come in here, let me buy 10 motherfucking joints off the clearance section to get the free T. Nah, nigga, you know, fuck them.
I just had an idea. Like, what if you did like a comic strip? You know, like Joe Bazooka.
Yeah,
I did.
Each T-shirt have a little comic. You know, like
I've done that.
Man
Everything. Do we do it? Actually, yeah, I do that.
That
But
shit
it's
would
just
be
like
dope as shit, yo.
over time, I've just been growing. It's like to the point like I have ups and downs. Like I'm not one of them 2 years up and then you fall down. I've been consistent the whole time, the whole entire
long time, man.
And I was never like I said, the rabbit. I was always the turtle. I wasn't trying to be the rabbit.
So what's a long-term go. Yeah.
I just want my painting, my artwork, my legacy to be, you know, I want people to recognize what I was trying to say. I want to do paintings that, you know, I'm learning more about like the digital world right now, like the tech stuff, the NFTs, stuff like that right now. And I want my work, because now I'm selling paintings like every time. I can't even build a collection, because as soon as I make one, it's sold. I'm painting one now, it's gonna be gone tomorrow.
That's why
it's
I
like,
like.
it's not like in the margins is like the key. Like I'm giving people a lot for what they pay.
What's the average paying for like on like a 16 by 20 canvas?
I do big paintings, so it's like 15 to like 5,000 to. But the thing is, like, I took my street background and put it into my work. Like this concept right here. You see how these lines are? We used to be in the street and hustling and trapping.
Yeah.
This is called trapping. I painted this whole thing abstract, and then I went in and trapped it. So I'm trapping still. But
You know
it's just
something,
like,
man.
you know,
Baby,
time
me
out.
and you, I'm gonna get some paint brushes.
What size is that shirt?
Wow.
This is a 2X.
Not too
My
small.
size.
I think he trying to
We
get
might
that
walk out there with
joint.
his back on his back and
He's like
shit.
the type of man that give another man shirts on his back. Like,
I like how you say
He's
that shit
funny
in
as
there.
Type of nigga.
Let's get that
I
shit
don't
in there
even-
real quick.
I don't know you like that, but
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna give it. See, that's the thing.
Like that.
I'm always.
Sliced it.
It's nothing in the world that you can get. Or I mean, first of all, the way that you'll be successful is giving without expectation,
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
why how you become blessed. And if you one of them stingy dudes is trapping for yourself, you're never gonna grow. You can't farm no food. You're never gonna grow unless you learn to give, and that's the key.
Yeah, but you know, man, the one thing I learned about selling shit to these niggas, it be the fucking 4-letter words I fucking hate hearing.
What?
Have, loan, need, and give.
Man,
The
you
fucking
gotta
letters,
give.
man. Especially on Sundays. Well, D not here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
D said I get 4 shirts for $25. Like, D
Now,
not here.
when you start that concept, you almost turn yourself to a hoe. At
Yeah.
the end of the day, like, I'm just be straight up, like, I don't even let people play with me like that. At the end of the day, like, I put my work, I don't get to see I gotta produce this from hand. I'm not letting you play with me like that. Like, you're gonna come right or we're not playing, we're gonna talk. And and it's not about arrogance, it's about reality. Like, people
When
don't
you know
understand
your
how
worth,
to.
you ain't taking nothing
Yeah,
back.
bullshit.
You gotta know your worth.
Bottom line.
Shit.
You know, like a lot of people used to come in there all the time, like, man, can I get a discount? I'll just be looking at them crazy. You want me to paint a 5X T-shirt, lay on the floor, and try to get this thing on the table. What you want me to?
Hey, so
what
you
want
don't
a
know
discount to?
how many days
for a discount, nigga?
I done stood behind that heat press making a personal shirt.
Yeah.
And by the time I be like, fucking Florida Evans, man, but all that heat press in the 100-degree room, man.
But
Nah,
imagine
you
painting
shit.
all that. Everything I did, I painted it. So it's like it's different than the machine. I will battle a machine. You can put the machine over there. I will punish that joint.
I watch it work, man.
Thank you,
know?
sir.
I watch you. I've been watching you for years, man.
I'm drawing
I said,
faster
"Nigga."
now because I'm wearing Mitchum deodorant. It's crazy. I move fast. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, deodorant on there.
Yeah, I got deodorant on.
So I'm gonna ask both of y'all. When did y'all know? When did y'all know? What was the time when you looked at yourself and said, you know, I'm that shit right now?
Dang.
I don't even answer that.
I'm
Then
that.
I'ma see.
I'm that motherfucking bitch right now. I'm that shit,
You ever
nigga.
did that?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, right?
Keep it at 1,000.
Shit.
Yeah.
Now I know what I can let nobody play with me. Like I've been challenged by many designers. I done never want to challenge them, but I've been challenged, and been tested. But I don't think I ever.
I'm talking about, you know, when the cat, you say, nigga, psh, nigga, you already know I'm this shit,
I've been
nigga.
challenged,
Bring your best
challenged.
motherfucking game
Man,
here,
it just
nigga.
been- back in the day when we was coming up, like all these dudes was hating and all that stuff, man. I used to just like give it to them. I just I don't want to do a whole bunch of talking. I'm gonna let the work speak.
Right.
And
There
then
you
stay. You
go.
know what I'm saying? That's what one thing you don't want to do. Challenge one of the Clark brothers. He gonna let you have it.
You know, have it. So I'm gonna ask y'all something. Have y'all ever went into a room and motherfuckers was yelling y'all names? And y'all be like, I'm like, fuck these, let me know these motherfuckers. Like,
Nah, man.
I mean, I know a lot of people, so I mean, not yelling my name like a fan type thing, but if they see me and I'm across the room and try and get my attention, then maybe, yeah, but not like no Whitney Houston type shit.
I ain't never.
No.
I don't think I ever.
shit, but you supposed to tell you something, man.
Nah, man.
But one thing I learned when I'm out and these niggas, what's up, home? Buy me a drink, champ. Because the conversation, you gotta
Don't
Oh,
pay for
do
that
that.
shit.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I feel like if somebody want to do something for me, they gonna do it. I ain't gotta ask them. I ain't gotta tell them.
I tell them because, you
I
know,
just tell them
like,
because
nigga,
you're
I
trying
don't,
to get them to understand they.
I don't tell nobody
Yeah, I see what you're
like
trying to
that.
say.
yeah, I
see,
don't
with
know
me-
you like that,
you
champ.
never
But
see
it's
me-
conversation
No,
on calls.
he's been an asshole.
Yeah, but when you see me, like you'll never.
We don't
I'm
got
not-
sugarcoat. He's being
The
an
thing
asshole.
with me, I'm not tangible. I'm not gonna be out. If I come out, I'm gonna walk through the thing. I'm gonna buy everybody some drinks. I don't even drink, and I'm gonna disappear out the back door because I don't want to be the dude at the
Right,
club.
that's-
I'm
every
calling your
week
name
I'm
out when I
Write
see
that
you.
shit down.
Gone.
I'm
Like,
calling
What,
your
what,
name
let, what let you be the club?
I'm not going. If I go to the club, it's gonna be there for 10 minutes and I'm out of there. They're
Okay,
gonna be like,
well,
I'm gonna dap everybody up to go there.
I need to be when you walk through the door.
out. Buy my shit, nigga.
There you
I'm
go,
not
nigga.
afraid of people, but I'm afraid of what I would do to people. That's why I go and stay in the house and I stay in production. So I stay away, and I learned like that. That's how I had to isolate myself to get better. You know, I had to leave the mentality here to get stronger. So I had to like study like history, music, everything, because it all is connected. You know
So what y'all do on y'all down days when you just feeling like I'm in the fucking dumps? Like, do you try to create something?
Yeah, because that's my comfort zone. What about you?
I don't even want to answer that question. I'm gonna plead the fifth. Go ahead.
What you mean pleading
Nah,
the
nah,
fifth?
when-
Nah, we ain't trying to testify, lie. We all
Nah, when
on your
I'm in the
down
dumps,
days.
I'm better when I'm down. Like
I'm not.
I'm a lean on my art when I'm not feeling that way. Then I'm like now the art that I'm doing now, I'm in that. It's like God.
I know if
man.
I ever see Bogey on a t-shirt like this and shit, he must be feeling
He
bad.
done fucked up that.
Yeah, he done fucked
I'm
up.
not gonna do that. But
So Bo is positive most all the time.
yeah, mostly his whole concept is about trying to make it and then have that like the hoodie you seen over there say ambition.
Yeah.
He's ambitious, but ambition don't mean successful. Strategy means successful. There's a turtle in the cartoon, that sweatshirt I just showed you.
Yeah.
That turtle is named Fertile, which Bogey can't even concept. But Bogey on a golf course is not a good thing. But
Do-over,
he
yeah.
just do over. So it's like he continuously keeps trying and trying and trying, but you can't win by just trying. You got to win with strategy. So the turtle, which name is Fertile, is the smartest character that's telling him, but he's talking so slow. So while Bogey he doesn't listen to what the turtle says.
You get high or something?
No, I don't get
How the
high,
fuck you
man.
spell Bogey, the turtle? I'm like, how the fuck you
Right.
spell all these characters?
Dope, yeah.
I created them.
I know, but I be like, I barely
I mean,
remember her
I mean,
goddamn
I
name. You know
mean,
what I'm
A
saying?
lot of them. It's 9 of them, the
Nine.
main characters. But
You got a whole crew.
yeah, but I just a whole crew. And I've
So
been.
you got a turtle, a bear.
There's a cat. It's a whole bunch of the turtles. It's a raccoon.
What about your characters?
For my boutique,
Yeah.
I don't have no character. for my
Not even the
boutique.
mannequins. You don't go to this motherfucker Stacy right here. That's China.
No, I have a mannequin with no head that I just put the clothes on a little thing.
What is her
and
name? Did you name her?
No, I didn't even name the mannequin, y'all. It just have like prints on it, like Paris and Eiffel Tower type
So
thing.
how did both of y'all divide time between your work and your significant others?
So my significant other he drive for a living, so he's gone at days at a time. So like right now he home, he happy as hell. He home for about 4 days,
That's my man too.
and so then he head back on the road Thursday. Then he'll probably be back Saturday. Then might head back on Monday. So when he's home, I'm usually home. Usually I don't go nowhere because I'm usually spending time with him. But when he's gone, then I'm gone. That's when I come out when he gone.
Matter of fact, your girl draw too, right?
Yeah, my girl just as talented as us.
Oh, that's what's
so
up.
she is usually in there doing art with us now. Like I wouldn't say she was our competition, but she liked that. So when we got together, I was like, oh God. So
He's
it's
married
like
to competition.
I'm married to
That's
competition.
a corporate merger.
I'm
That's
about to
smart,
marry
man.
the
Smart,
competition.
man.
So
Good
it's like
shit right there.
she talented, like,
Smart,
and
man.
then she's like, the good thing I like about her is that she doesn't, she wants to play the position of helping, as opposed to just doing. Because I was like, I'm about to design some collection for you, and you can sell it to your friends. She's like, nah, I want to help you. So I was like,
Aw,
wow.
that's
So
what's
I
up.
appreciate it.
That shit sound better. I love you. I want to help you.
Now, sometimes, like a lot of the stuff I do, it ain't just me. It's she definitely behind it,
That's dope.
and everything she do. Like tomorrow, we gonna go deliver her table, do it. We all work. She bakes. She do all type of stuff. She do a ton of stuff. But I just whatever she needs, I'm doing it. That's it.
Do y'all draw pictures? Like of people, or is it just designs?
I can do whatever.
You could
but
draw a person. Like if
Yeah.
I wanted you to draw me, you could draw me on my wall in my house.
I could draw you, but I don't choose to do it because that's not my thing. But I
Get the
can
money
do it.
right. You do for money, right?
Yeah.
It ain't about like right now. After a while, when you're doing collection, you want to feel good in your own comfort zone. You don't want to do any and everything style. You want to do your style. You'll never be remembered for your style if you're jumping around trying to do everything. You know
So
what I'm saying?
that's
Yeah.
like your style to draw somebody's portrait, basically.
I can do all of that, but like I had a custom
Can your
shop
girl
for.
do it too?
Hey, my brothers, all. We
You remember when
definitely-
JJ was drew the lady. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah, I could do all of that stuff, but it's like I don't, because I had the custom. You know what happened when I had a store? I did customs for so long, right? People coming in, put James Creek on the back. I'd be like, man, God, I don't want it right there, because I looked at my stuff as more high end. I studied high end. I studied Givenchy, like Comme des Garçons, all of the brands, all of the stuff. Like it's not a brand you could say that I don't know or don't understand the origin or the brand. You know, like
So you want to push your brand, not
yeah, I want to push
idea.
your brand, like because they want something beautiful that goes with the high end, interiors that they bought.
Yeah.
So I started to scale back, and I'd be like, that's all you want. Like, so I started being like, this is easy. I could paint a painting for someone's house, like a high end interior, in one day, and I've done it and shipped it and dropped it off in one day. So it's like that God gave me that gift to produce on that level, and it's like it's nothing wrong with just the basic of that or just doing it. It's just I saw it. I'm gonna give it to him the right one.
How long does it take to make that shirt?
I made this shirt in like 30 minutes, but on the way over here, it might be still
You
wet.
finished it in a day?
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
man.
yeah.
Dang, yo.
In my head, I just
You know,
did it.
so I'm gonna need one for the party, man. Saturday.
Nothing. Yeah,
I like how you said nothing. Like you said nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm calling some money.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
There's nothing to you to do that, man.
That shit wicked, yo.
I like to see y'all two
I
like
didn't even- I
put some on
honestly-
the joint together, man.
I will flamethrow her stuff
That's
with-
fine.
and for
I'm with
nothing
it.
because it's like it ain't even about the money to me. It's about the collaborative effort. Like you can't win without your people,
That's
and
what
that's
D's
what, that's
always
what people
tell
don't
me.
understand. The
It's
biggest
about the relationship
brands
you build.
in the world right now are to collaborate with one another. Like, for instance, like, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Like, Frank Sinatra. I said this in another podcast, but Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., Dean Martin. The reason
Rat
why they
Pack.
were so big, the Rat Pack.
They bought each other's fan base.
There you go.
Like,
And that's the
people-
thing.
Yeah.
But people here so busy hating on one another, they don't realize that if you just would have boosted him and you would have boosted her, all our fan bases would have followed each other and that'd have
Yeah.
been cool.
Yeah.
We don't respect one another, so we kill each other.
I think we underestimate how big the pie is. Like you can have your own set of fan base that don't know nothing about him.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we all come
Just
together.
Double your fan base.
Man,
like
what?
Yeah, that's
one
just from
conversation.
simple that's all it is.
That's
That's all
why
it
people don't
takes.
understand networking is the key. And people be
Yeah.
so busy about being competitive, man. Listen, if you being competitive, you never gonna win. You
Yeah.
can't
I
do it.
always said
No,
there's two
it's
types of
not wrong
hustles,
with being
man.
competitive.
You gotta know
It's
when to
that-
turn it on and
it's
off.
not wrong
You
with
gotta
being
know when to
competitive,
step into the
but the
competition.
problem is like you don't salt your person down. Like if I met her and I knew what she's doing and I know her husband, her man, that's my man. I'm gonna push the brakes. Push her. I ain't gonna let nobody talk nothing bad about her. I'm gonna build it. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna keep us up. But because that's why we don't leave the beltway. 90% of the designers here can't sell nothing in
Outside of
Baltimore.
Beltway, yeah.
You can't leave and sell nothing over the bridge. Really?
No,
That's
when I
crazy.
say competitive, I mean people not wanting to help the next person. So like I have several friends that have opened up a boutique after me.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them came to me to get steps on how to, go about opening a business, and some of them didn't. And it's okay either way. My friends know, and people that I support know that I've shout out people all the time on my page. That's a form of letting you know, like I'm not, and it's a boutique. I'm never gonna compete because what's for me is for me.
There you go.
There's nothing nobody else can take from me, so I'm
Right.
not even concerned. You feel me?
Yeah, I don't
so that's
never
what I
feel
mean
that
when
way.
I say competitive. Like, nah.
I don't never feel that envious spirit. Like a lot of men have that. You gonna take my
Women do
cornbread.
too.
Like women, they feel like it's super envious, and like I never had that weak emotion to hate or something. I'm gonna push you,
Yeah.
and that's the key. Like we gotta work together. We gonna
Got
fall.
to.
I learned that shit in the store. Nigga, okay, now you over there because he giving you shit. You know what I'm saying? If I was giving you shit, you wouldn't be shopping over there. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, fuck. If I got to give you, fuck
Nah,
you.
man.
You
My
fuck
man,
on,
You don't
man.
need that
listen.
support. That's not support.
We would turn on each other for a free canned soda. Like if a soul food restaurant is in the hood and we providing you food. Now, mind you, it's gonna be harder for us to get the food or what we gotta go through because of licensing and the code and all the stuff we gotta go through. You'll go to a Chinese store that don't care nothing about you, just gonna move it. They don't even bring the money back to this region. For a free canned soda, they'll come in there and copy your soul food, go back in there and sell it in their store, and we'll go support them for a free egg roll and a daggone canned soda, and leave our people to suffer and starve, and we won't work together. That's crazy to me. Right.
You know, so, like, I definitely would love to see y'all put something together, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, that's a done deal. What's the word you just said he used all the time? Nothing.
Nothing.
Yes, nothing. Okay.
I was going to say nothing, yeah.
Nothing.
I mean,
It's just
but
about
what would be the character that y'all collab on?
I just gotta
Cause
see
you
her
got like
stuff.
9 of them motherfuckers. You know
It
what
wouldn't
I'm
be
saying?
have to be a character.
I
It
feel
would
like
just
we
be
should do
I
a new
styled
character
too.
if it's gonna be a character.
I styled too for Ocean for a long time. I did stuff for like a lot of artists, so I can relate to what you probably do. I just haven't seen your stuff, but like I can definitely, no matter what the genre of design or whether it's metallic punk or utilitarian or whatever, bohemian chic, I can design in all of those things because I study every period, every structure, all the cuts, I know how to do it.
So my stuff is more very girly, very, very girly stuff. But I have also put out there that I was going to open up a clothing line called China Pink Couture. So that's something that I definitely would love to discuss with you because you might can help me bring that to life.
Yeah, but
Or, we could talk. We'll talk
Hey,
offline.
look, man, I need you to draw me a bear with a little short shirt with a big ass belly.
let me draw myself. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But I want the little Audi belly button. I want the any junk. You know what I'm
You want
saying?
the Audi joint.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
want right there. That's what,
Yeah,
definitely, man.
all you had to do is define what you're trying to say as a story for the brand, because this brand is a story.
Yeah.
So you're telling a story over season, over month, every year, the same story, consistently. So after you put together the color theory, the structure and strategy for the brand, you don't deviate. You stay within the means of what you offer. And if you do that consistently, you'll have longevity. If you jump around, your customers will be like, whoa, like what are you doing?
So for me, I jumped around from day one. I first started out selling accessories. Then I had a customer come to me and say, I'm going on a trip. I want you to style me for my trip. I want you to give me some clothes. So guess what? After she did that, I incorporated clothes in my boutique. After that, I incorporated the authentic bags. And when I did that, I kind of put everything else to a halt because that's where the money was at for real. However, I still kept the wardrobe stylist mentality on the back end. I still do it. I still got clothes on my rack. So if somebody pop up to come pick up a purse and want something to wear, they can definitely look on the rack and might find a few things. I've had actually somebody come over the weekend for the block party to come get. She bought 4 outfits. So I still do
Four
it. I
outfits
don't
for one
advertise
party?
it. She bought 4 outfits, I guess, because her birthday is coming up. So I guess she was getting an outfit for the party. She was getting an outfit for her birthday, and she saw some stuff she liked, so she bought 4 outfits. But I'm saying all this to say, Marlon, I've jumped, and I also do customized stuff too now. I customize jean jackets and I customize the fur. I don't know if you've seen the fur camo jackets. I customize those. It's different type of fur jackets. Not fur, fatigue jackets that I have customized, and that was a big, huge seller. It went from not only the women. I'm now doing men varsity jackets. So I've jumped around
So
a
are
whole
you
lot
doing
from
your
day
own
one.
manufacturing of the jackets?
No.
All right, well, yeah. I mean, what do you like to do to the jackets?
So I designed them. So matter of fact, the jacket that I bought for you.
This right.
This is some of my work. This is what I do. And if you go on my boutique page, it's all different types of stuff. Wherever I go, I represent my boutique. Everywhere I go.
So what is this something like this?
hold on,
for?
Hey, I want some of them on my jeans right there.
And so I do these sleeves all the time.
The sewing on it?
My seamstress that I
Okay,
deal
let me ask you
with.
this. What do you charge for something like that?
This is $165.
Listen.
That should be more than that, yeah.
That jacket should be $685. See, listen.
I
damn.
agree.
Let me tell you
but when
something.
you dealing with
No.
Listen.
Fuck
For me,
Show
my
this
purses
jacket.
are enough. I already have purses that range.
Your purses ain't got nothing to do with
They
this.
don't. And I get what you're saying.
Trust me. Listen, I used to think like that.
You can fit that joint.
Nah,
You can
yeah.
fit it on.
I wouldn't even do that to myself.
I'll put that motherfucker on shit.
Yeah, I bet you
The
would.
detail
Yeah,
alone. Now, like I was telling you, like when I travel, this is something similar to what like Anna Sweet would make, like one of the big designers. The detail alone, we have to figure out
The time.
the time into a thing. Even if somebody else, you pay somebody to do the production, this is a sick jacket, period. I mean, and I'm telling you right now, because I can see the
How long it take
detail
to
that went
do
into
that?
it. This jacket is $1,000, $600.
You can do it within like a 24-hour, 48-hour
cheating
period.
yourself, man. He
That's
said
about
that.
48 hours.
You can't listen. If you take this jacket to
48
H.
hours.
Lorenzo in like Cali, this jacket would sell for almost $700. And it's like, we just have to stop letting people from here that's
No,
gonna
and
buy
you're right. You're
define what our
absolutely
worth
right.
is, because if you leave, then
If I
people,
leave, it's a big-
if
a
you,
whole
if you
nother
leave,
story.
people gonna appreciate you. Just because they will pay a certain amount here don't mean that it is the same everywhere.
I like how you got the little Prince Jones on
I got them in all colors. A lot of my jackets have the pink, the red, the lime green. This is my signature. So if you see this right here, know that's
Let me
me.
see it.
That shit is dope.
The puffy sleeves,
Oh yeah,
the Thule sleeves, and a lot of the companies are like, yeah, they're definitely replicating. So I've seen a lot of it.
I like the color theory, but I like that you use the denim with the olive and the colors work. It look good.
Thank you.
I think that's really nice. $700. Thank you.
I need y'all to collab on the jacket. So
Oh,
I
yeah,
get the
we can do
first
that.
motherfucker. So I say, this is the first motherfucker here.
You want to be the first
It
motherfucker to wear the
retail
jacket?
For $18.95. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Can you make a more manly one? I can't wear that.
You definitely can, but I definitely can. We could talk. I
Shit.
told you I'm doing the varsity ones now. I don't know if you want varsity style, but
Hey, look, I go out there looking like a matador with that motherfucker.
I don't want to kill it.
Like you were saying.
too much.
With a pair of chaps on?
Chapped on,
Shit.
man, that'd be funny.
With that with a pair of chaps
Nah,
on?
but
Fuck
that's
it.
nice
I
though.
don't look good in lace. It's not my
That
style.
shit look good.
Y'all funny.
And when,
Definitely
and
though, man.
another thing, like when you do travel and go to some of them boutiques in Soho and stuff like that, and see the comparison to your effort and someone else's effort, you're gonna be like, what in the world? Because I'm gonna be honest, when I used to go out Cali, I used to be like, what am I thinking about? I don't want to live at home no more. No disrespect to home. I stopped wanting to like put DC on the map and kind of like wanted to put DC all around the map. I wanted to get out of the mindset of like the southeast, northeast. I wanted to like, cause like when I go, I mean, I would see stuff that was like less attractive than what I was doing for way like quadruple the money. It was just like, man,
I'll tell you, if I ever come up, see you 202, 301, I'm out the fuck out of here.
nah, a lot of the people here don't leave here. So at the end of the day, you gotta leave. That's the way you learn. That's how you find out about history. You can't grow forward if you don't understand backwards. But you have to leave and grow and see things. And because when I was used to go out Cali a lot, it was crazy. Like I was sitting like in a place in Sunset Boulevard where it was like a Kenzo, H. Lorenzo, Catherine Maladrino. It was like all these high-end stores, Victor and Rolf, all these different stores. And I sat there for 3 days after my conference in a row, and nobody in the whole region from Kenzo, none of the stores, nobody bought nothing. Nothing.
Wow.
So they have you believing that this stuff is selling like out the door. It's not. Most of the time they're selling the stuff on closeouts. But you go to Urban Outfitters, and this is a renewal project from Urban Outfitters. This is the same kind of like concept as a renewal. Money. Like, I mean, the cash registers are going off and off and off and off and off.
Right.
This stuff is what people really want. You know what I'm saying? But you like, the streetwear makes more money than the high end.
Oh, I agree. I agree 100%.
Especially if it's custom. Yeah, nobody else
That's why I rock my shit everywhere I go. I'm getting clients everywhere. Every door I walk in, somebody asking me where I got something from. Oh yeah, my boutique, boo.
Accessories is the
That's how
money
you
too.
do it.
And the
Yeah.
accessories is the key.
That's some shit right there.
I could design a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm purposely only showing bogey right now on purpose. I'm purposely only offering certain things that as I learn to offer. You know what I mean? Because like when I do paintings and stuff, I'm trying to do 100 paintings by June 1st.
Wow.
And I'm trying to sell them for $2,000, $1,500, $2,000 or better, whatever they're gonna sell, but nothing less than $1,500. I can't wait.
Good shit right there. I like that, man.
That's how you gotta. You gotta give yourself a goal and strike. You can't
yeah.
sit back and get distracted because everything that's. See, people think the devil is like a man with a pitchfork and stuff. No, it's your friends. It's still your family. People that devalue what you're trying to say or what you're trying to do. Those are devils. You know what I'm saying? So if God give you a direction or order your steps, you can't hang with people that's going to distract you away from what you're doing. You got to stay. You got to isolate. You have to flee.
That's why they say everybody can't go and everybody not gonna
They
go.
can't go.
And they won't.
You got to isolate yourself so you can hear God's direction. If you don't isolate yourself, you're going to be distracted by people, the enemy. Going to keep coming. Women, men, they're going to all put a wedge in your direction and your purpose. So.
Y'all see that there? Y'all learn a little bit of shit today.
Oh,
Watch them motherfuckers around you, Slim.
That was devalued.
The fucking
Yeah.
values. And when them
Double
all,
D.
it's a subliminal shit they say, oh, that little shit you doing, that's kind of cool. The nigga hating, Slim. Oh, definitely though.
I ain't worried about them.
So the motherfucker coming up,
Ain't worried
man.
about that.
You know, we got Easter coming up. You know, that's a
Yeah.
good nigga holiday when niggas want to dress up. What you got for them, man? Or you want to just stay?
Whatever they order, I'm not offering. I'm just offering custom right now. That's all I'm doing. and I'm preparing for spring for our track season, because I do like a lot of big track events and like sporting events. So I can't wait to get back up.
The Penn Relay coming up too.
I'm trying to do that this year. I'm trying to smack like I do it
Major shit right there.
I do stuff live at those big track events, like those like track and field events.
Yeah.
And it's not fashion, it's function, but it's like so many people there. That's how I built my hat company. Like
So you,
at the
you,
track,
you make
I
shit
do
on
the
the
stuff
fly.
live on the fly. Like kids walk up, be like, they team, they want their name. I do it live. I'm battle tested.
What they charge for? What you charge for that? Somebody
Depends what it is, but we run it down. We don't be playing no. It'd be like anybody that seen me at those events, they know that I don't
Yeah,
play
I
no
mean
game.
when he did on
Right.
camouflage joint.
That's nice.
But it's like accessory. It's just like the consistency, like being able
But you
to
said
perform.
something major though, like function over fashion.
Yeah, fashion is fickle. It changes fashion changes so much, especially like trend. If it ain't classic, traditional, it's trendy. Trendy fashion is not
2
in for
weeks.
30 days,
Yeah,
2
2
weeks.
weeks.
And then you off to something like, you know what I'm saying?
I learned that shit a long time ago.
Like, it don't even
It's
matter
2
like
weeks,
to me.
man.
Like I don't want to do that. Like I stay consistently doing the one or two things I do consistently, because if I tell this story one time, I could choose this. I'm just gonna tell that same story to 10 million more people. I don't got to change it. I want to get longevity of the design. I don't want to keep jumping around trying to appear like I'm doing it for somebody for what?
Fuck.
You get what you said? Because I ain't really. Yeah, it's just.
I like how you put that shit back on me, right? That's even funny as a motherfucker.
Yeah,
He said, "Don't worry." He said, "Fuck it, fuck it. I ain't selling shit no more."
Nah, it's just about you. Like a lot of the designers here, the way that they design, they set themselves up to only be able to service this 20 square mile radius.
Yeah. But you know what? It was funny though. Some of the best customers were the ones who left here, and when they come back in town, they always come in. I'm in town. Let me drop some money. They drop better.
Because
But
when they go away,
the day-to-day
there's nothing.
motherfuckers, oh, these niggas don't want shit.
the thing is, I style like Philadelphia, DC, Atlanta. They got like style. Like it's Baltimore. It's a lot of good designers in Baltimore too. But they stay right in their region. We talented. We black talented artists and designers. But we stay where we comfortable at. We like even when we hustle, we stay on our one street and we say that's it. We don't
All
leave.
day.
But nah, but you gotta leave. That's the key. If I leave anything with you today, all kings and queens must flee. You can't stay here and get.
Well, Jessica, man, made the job. Did me some grind shirts, grind stands for "Get Ready, I'm Not Done Yet." Nah, "Get Ready, I'm Not Done." Yeah, that's it. Yeah, my girlfriend for a while. Y'all went to school together, right? Yeah, doing our own show. Yeah, doing grind stuff like that, man. So, man, like I say, I know. I always like to ask this question: if Lifetime wanted to do a movie about y'all lives, right? Who would play you?
Who will play me? Give me a second. Come back to me in 2 seconds. Go to Marlon first.
Who would play me?
Man, who play you?
Who would
Me.
play
I'm
me?
gonna play myself.
I'm
I'm gonna play myself.
Play yourself.
If you had to
I
choose
tell
an
you- I tell you-
actress or actor,
Oh,
okay, go with the program, Marlon. If you had
You
to
gotta choose
choose
the
somebody,
actor.
if you had to
Alright,
choose
Let me choose for
somebody,
you
say,
first. I say Dwayne Martin from Man,
Nah.
and I say Tasha from Power. Sweet
Oh
Mama.
yeah.
Not the Dwayne Martin that's losing on Housewives.
No, not that Dwayne Martin. Oh, what? The one that was mad at Tisha.
Oh, no, that's the teacher.
When
Okay,
he was getting it, you know what I'm
When he
saying?
was getting this shit. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But who'll play you though?
he just told you. I go with that.
No. You go with you go with. No.
I would say I don't know who would play me, but I tell you who I would want to play me. I
Who
would
that?
say Lil' Kim all day.
Old little Kim and
I know
Noodle.
who I
Old
want.
Lil' Kim.
Old
I
Lil'
want
Lil' Kim.
Dwayne Johnson, The Rock.
The Rock.
Yeah, cause
Nigga, you got
Don't-
too many body bills, man.
don't mess up.
I like to be like
Don't
The
mess
Rock
up my
too, but
position.
shit.
Don't
I'm like
destroy
Albert,
my.
nigga. Shit, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get my belly button redesigned. I'm like, this is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna
Get your belly button redesigned.
I'm about to do about 4 push-ups or sit-ups a month.
Nigga, I do 4 push-ups a day. I really I do 1, but 4 ain't
Y'all
making it.
Rock
funny
got
as
to go to
hell.
Buffet to play me.
Yeah,
He got
Buffet.
he got to stay for a minute, man. He got to leave the gym for
Somebody
a
got to play me at the buffet.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely, man. I can see y'all putting something together.
Yeah.
We gonna do that. That's a
Blow
done
all the way
deal.
up.
She don't know me and her people's
No,
tough.
I do know. Now, when you told me your name, I knew of the break. He talks about you like, yeah, I know about. When you said your name, that's all I needed to know.
Yeah, that's
Like,
my
yeah.
man. He man good.
It's a good
Yeah,
thing,
he
though.
mess with you
When I
too.
come to that mega store, we put this shit together. Y'all remember that shit, right? Yeah. I come
All you
to-
gotta
That's
do
be
is
some exclusive shit.
Yeah, when you do some of them parties, let me come out there and flamethrow some of that stuff. Like some of them, yeah, I
Absolutely.
definitely do that.
That
Liddy in the city be
fucking
Liddy.
lady party, that's some loose shit.
When the next lady party?
We'll probably do something in May. We were talking about something yesterday. We might do something in May. Thinking about doing it at the Crystal City Hotel.
This should be
out
so.
Alexandria.
This should be so off the chain. The address come out 30 minutes before the party.
Yeah, we ain't lying. We don't put our address out
shit
until the
like-
day of the party,
like,
and
nigga.
it's usually the morning of.
I'm like, I can't come to that shit. Nah, son.
And this was even prior to the pandemic. We were still doing it that way. Because, people be, listen, when you put the address out there too early, we had that happen one time and we never did it again. The event was shut down before we even had it. Like, the lady gave us our money back. She was like, look, I don't know who y'all are, but the day was like, look, the police gonna be here. They gave us our money back quick. So, we learned our lesson after that.
They say, fuck this pandemic, fuck these masks. There's gonna be a bunch of ass out there, motherfucker.
No, we ain't saying after masks. We had a few functions during the pandemic, and we have sanitary stations, and I mean, people do what they do, but we have people wearing masks, and it is what it is. We can't live in fear.
Pop-up shops.
We was considering doing something with having vendors there. We did it one time. We had an appreciation cookout. It was like our 3rd year anniversary for the China Pink show, and we had vendors there. It was at Martini's.
Okay.
We had the outside, the parking lot, and the inside. So that was nice. It was a free event. We gave out free food and stuff like that.
Niggas show up with that free shit.
When next free event?
You play too much. We ain't talking about no free events right now.
Free events, man.
He don't eat meat. He vegan. He see like acorns and shit like that. He don't know real shit. But
Acorns. Jesus.
yeah, shit, I know you
I
do
eat
pop-up
meat.
joint.
I'm not doing no pop-up. If I do a pop-up, it's gonna be in the summertime. Right now, I'm stocked with orders, and God is good. I got my own like little way I do things, and it's not really set up like how the store.
Oh, you was asking
Now,
when
when I-
I'm going to do a pop-up. No, I don't do those.
Yeah,
So when can I pick Bogey up? Party Saturday, man.
yeah.
I'm going
tomorrow,
my hair.
I
I'm
don't
going my
play no
haircut.
games.
I'm going this motherfucker on different shit. I need
Yeah,
Bogey on
tomorrow.
this motherfucker. I want
You
this
send me
little
the
belly
size
button.
tonight. It's gonna be done tonight. I don't play no game.
I like how you said that. You heard what he said, right?
That's what's up.
And it's done tonight.
I need
Okay.
a,
It's gonna be done. By the time you call me, 30 minutes later, you're gonna get the picture back up. It's done.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring you the shirt.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
gonna put on long sleeve hoodie, black Lux.
Let's go.
I need that Bogey when I step in. I need the lights just to pop off.
I need a custom Brooklyn Nets joint. Can you do that? Or
You
that's
like the
too
Nets?
nuts? Huh?
Oh, yeah, I've smashed
He like
that.
that bullshit.
Hey, can we talk about that trade real quick? You a sports fan?
I'm
Yeah,
not at
that was
all,
a
so I'm not
serious
going to know
trade.
anything that you all are talking about, but
you're
not mad at
I'm
Harden,
good.
I'm happy, man. That was
Yeah,
the
'cause
greatest
it-
move. That was beautiful.
I mean, it worked better for Brooklyn though.
I mean,
Yeah, I like it. What they,
You know
I
what
like
I'm
what they
saying?
did.
I mean, Harden, they say, you nigga, you want to go? Fuck it. Get the fuck
Yeah,
on,
take
son.
your ass over there.
You know, you overweight, you old. I mean,
Spend more time at the strip club than the gym.
I know,
So,
man.
like, come on, man.
Send me a location. I'm gonna get my girl to make you some cupcakes and stuff and drop them off. Hello.
Oh,
you
okay.
put the Bogey on the jump.
Yeah.
You gonna put you with a cupcake?
Nah,
You
I'm
play
gonna-
too much.
Yeah, shit.
I'm gonna make something for her.
I remember had a
thing.
band in the
I'm gonna
turtle
make
on
something
above
for
a
your
cupcake.
boutique.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I
Her name is
definitely am.
Nikki Hancock. Remember the name,
That's
guys.
his baby right there.
I'm about to
That's
put-
my-
I'm
When I-
about
when
to
I
put
saw
Nikki
you-
Hancock.
On your page with your girl, I said,
Nobody never see me. I don't never show myself. So it's like I know that was crazy for a lot of people. They was like, "What are you doing?"
so nigga.
I
But
don't
I
even
said,
never come out.
I know when y'all was in Vegas, you was really showing off. You was
Yeah.
showing the fuck off pictures and
And my jeans was tight as I don't know what I could.
I know. Fuck was up with that shit.
Oh, what in Vegas?
No tight jeans.
I don't know. I was trying to look
Kanye,
cute.
Kanye influence,
Kanye
man.
shit.
I got a yeast infection in Detroit.
Child.
Modest, all that shit.
I had to get some medicine 7. I was like, I would just try to make her happy. You know, you just have
Tight
fun.
jeans.
You wasn't with tight
Nah,
jeans,
but they wasn't that tight.
I mean, you just.
I was flying on. I was
I
fresh.
know.
Yeah,
I
smell
want my
good.
woman happy, but I ain't putting
Smell
no
good.
motherfucking on tight Jones on.
Nah, man, I was smelling fresh. We had fun. She was dancing all night. We went to go see Usher. She loved Usher.
How much?
It was I don't know. It wasn't no whole lot. It is what it is.
But I love to go
My
see
buddy
Patty,
played drums for Usher too, so I was out there seeing him respond. We had a lot of fun.
though. When the Patty, she be back in April. I mean May.
Patty?
Yeah, she was a Venetian, right? A residency.
Actually,
For the Venetian.
Anita Baker.
Venetian, yeah.
Anita Baker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Anita Baker.
yeah.
Anita,
Yeah,
Anita
Anita
Baker.
Well, I don't know who else I would go out there
Huh?
and see.
I would go.
see
I say Anita Baker. I would
Anita. I would go
see
see Anita. can't think.
She
of
coming
it.
in May though. She coming
Yeah,
in.
yeah, listen.
I'm on this new artist named Yeba. I like her. I like her.
Yeah, but
What's she
Yeah.
saying? What's her song?
Her album. I'm on her album right now. It's good. It's real good.
Yeba.
You would like her. Yeah.
I would love to see Anita though.
Yeah.
That should make my fucking life, yo.
matter of fact, if she can get all, we're gonna try to go out there.
I'm trying to go there to see Anita.
It's gonna be about 1,000.
Shit, $1,000, nigga. I'll sing right here for fucking $1,000.
I mean, they gonna be up there, yo.
It was fun. I had fun. We went to go eat at Hell's Kitchen and all this. We had some fun. It was
Yeah, you was
cool.
on your ass, though. I said, the fuck is Marlon doing posting himself?
I don't post myself. I know. It was just,
But because it's him and a girl. Marlon don't ever post himself and shit. Like, nobody, unless they know you, know what you look like.
Right,
No,
because
yeah,
that's
I'm
why I
sure
didn't know. Like, my husband knows him. I didn't know.
Yeah.
we come up the hard way, so I've been around a whole lot of bad, things. So I don't really need to be.
Everybody
Yeah.
don't need to see what I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't need to.
Understood.
And I
Understood.
honestly,
I
I
respect
went through
that.
so much. I'm just happy to be here. And I don't, I'm a lot of times I'm thankful that I ran away when I was 13 years old and came back. I've been through a lot. I don't just shots that I've been through so much stuff, but I'm happy because I'm where I'm at right now, where God got me at right now. I'm just
We
learning.
were destined to be here, man.
I'm learning, and I'm gonna be better because it's like I know it took a long time, but I was being disobedient to what God wanted me to do, and He made me pay. So I mean, just to
You'll
let
do it.
everybody know, I got demoted by God and shown that that's not what He gave me something to do. I ain't do it.
That comeback is a
And
mother.
the comeback mean though, because
Comeback
because
mean,
like
boy. And sometimes it ain't you. Cause I need to sit you down real quick. Cause there might be some shit ahead of you, might get you in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
no, I chose a woman that wasn't real, but I'm supposed to choose. Sometimes when you do what you, nothing against her, but like sometimes when you choose what you want, that ain't what
That's what
God
you
wants
want.
you to do.
True.
And sometimes, like when I was disobedient, so he spanked me for sure, pushed me down all the way. I ain't afraid to tell him because one thing about me, if you give me $40 in a napkin, I'm gonna come back with that bag. I would do it, like straight up. I could be $2 tomorrow, be a 40. I can make it happen. I don't have no problem with it. Battle test.
Believe in yourself, though.
And
That's that
I'm
faith
correct.
right there.
It's that's the whole thing. Ajamani meant joy and faith. It meant faith. It was like having the ability through adversity to be able to do anything, and that's all I'm about. Like being ambitious over time. It's not. I don't care. Do you know how many people have just came out with a business or a brand? Not gonna say no names. That have been arrogant and treated people bad, and are down in 2 years. They go up for 2 years and they fall. And I just lay back, and I'm not even visible, and I'm still at you. I'm gonna
That motherfucker,
nothing.
I seen them, so when I fall for, I'll be like, God damn.
But
son.
see, it's because they don't have a core audience. They're not speaking directly to their core audience. So they,
But it was the arrogance while they was up.
yeah.
That brought them down. Because someone, when I see them now, just be like, nice like this. I wish.
The rain
Just would
will
fall.
fall.
Yeah, but you got to stay humble, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's humility is the key. Like making sure that you understand that God gave you a gift not for you. God
everybody
gave you a
else.
gift for everybody else, and when you learn that, that's when it's click on. Like, yeah, he's not. People be like, "Well, I'm so talented." No, God gave you a talent to help other people. God gave you a gift for somebody else, and that's the biggest thing. I heard God 2 times in my life. One time when I was about to shoot myself. The second time was like, He was like, "I'm here." You know what I'm saying? Then the second time was like, "It ain't about you," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Hey, Tom, where's your bogey at? Who's your bogey? Before I went your pieces.
What you mean?
Like how you get the bogey is his bed. That's his motherfucking man right there.
It's a trademark.
So I don't really have no trademark because again, remember I do I don't have a set brand. I do styling girly stuff.
I
Like
remember
what I got
it's
on.
that one piece that you got like this motherfucking bogey right here.
What is your
This
direction?
motherfucker right here.
Like when you're okay, and your brand or the style of stuff that you do, what's your, let me ask you this. Who's your favorite high-end designer? Like if you would say.
Chanel.
Okay. Classic. But do you sell Chanel type stuff?
I
Or you
do.
just, okay.
I actually sell Chanel bags.
Right, that's what's
Yeah,
up. So, that's crazy. That's nice. I never, that's good. Most people don't say that.
See, goes off guard. So
Yeah,
let me
she
ask you:
told me
is it crazy when you sell them bags and you know them bras come there? And I don't know what you sell your bags for.
Said
Like
broads.
You say broad.
Females.
females, bras,
I
chicks.
think females outdated too. I think women. I think
But man,
When you see when the ladies will come in there and she about to buy that Chanel bag. You like, this bitch ain't got $4 in her pocket.
So first of all, I don't even take myself
What the
through
broad
the
bitch?
misery.
Okay.
Let me just tell you how I work my system. I post my purses first and foremost. Nobody's not coming to my boutique unless it's deposit already put down for the most part.
Send that shit up front. Yeah.
So it's
Cash out bag, motherfucker.
and you pretty much know how much you gonna know what your payment plan is before.
You got payment plans on motherfuckers?
I said that I have leeway. You got to for high end bands. You got to. Nobody don't have just sometimes people don't even have $500 to pay for a purse. I got leeway plans starting from $300 all the way up to $3,000 and more.
What's the most expensive bag you ever sold?
The most expensive bag I ever sold was a YSL. The jumbo YSL was $28.
How many payments you have?
That's a 2-month leeway.
2 months.
So it's
Interest free?
God damn.
interest free, long as you're not late, or long as you don't need an extension. If
you
need
late,
an
you
extension
lose
or
that
you late,
motherfucker.
no, you don't lose. You have to pay weekly. It's $25 a week. If you late, $25 a week for extension fee if you need more time to pay it off. But your set dates are your dates. I give you your leeway schedule on day one
That's
when you
smart.
say your deposit.
That's super
And
smart.
so if you don't pay, I've had several people over, I ain't gonna say several, it's been more than several, over my 10-year period that have lost their deposit because they couldn't keep up with their payments.
Shit, $25 a motherfucker week on top of the motherfucker?
No, that's only, the $25 is when you're late. So you got your dates, you have 30 days, 4 weeks. So after your, say like if your 30th day is, say like it's February 28th. If you pay on February 29th, that's when your $25 stop per week. So I don't have no clients that's going, they may need 1 week. They not going to keep it in there.
Yeah, like 3-4 weeks.
3-4 weeks, keep paying $25 a week. They ain't doing that. So, you
If
know.
that's the case, if like that, you shouldn't be buying that bag.
No, I don't have no
Go to
clients that's
Walmart,
doing
get
that.
you one of them regular joints.
Regular jokes right
Have
there.
you ever thought to design your own bags?
Not really. I'm not really interested in it.
Why not?
Because I like what I like. Like, I just told you, he asked me, Chanel is like my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's
Okay,
that's
but
what I
make that
like.
China bag your
Do
shit.
you see yourself? I already know the
It
answer.
could,
Never mind.
it could be.
Are the margins good?
It could
on the
be.
bag? Are the margins good?
Yeah.
The reason why I asked,
That's why told you I stopped doing everything else. Like, it was no
bags.
need. I was chump
what's your
change.
favorite shape bag
shape?
and favorite brand of bag company
What
for
you
yourself? Like, what bags do you like?
Flat. They gotta be just
big
like
flat
what I
one.
got on now.
Yeah, I know.
It gotta be like this size or bigger, and like this style, flat,
Show it
with
up
the
there.
chain.
Yeah, I like that. It's peace.
Any female that's watching, they know all about the YSL jumbo. This you just asked me what's the how's this style?
How much is that bag?
28.
2,800?
That's tough.
You got a smaller one? Not for the price, but my lady carries a smaller bag.
I
Like,
do.
what's-
Settle to go on my boutique page, or I'll get I'll shout out my Instagram again.
Okay, I need a mama money, the smaller one, but give me my payment plan so I can look at
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. And
I want a
it's,
$25
there's no
plan.
shame in that
20
game.
yeah,
Like you still
$25
paying for it at the end of the day.
She get it when
So-
she get it. But, you know.
No,
$25.
because if she get it when she get it, then that means you gonna be paying late fees like hell. You gonna
Nah, I'm talking about I pay my $25 faithfully or however long.
it's no $25.
Oh,
The $25 is only when you late or you need an extension fee. No payments are $25.
So what's the span, like a month? You got a month to pay?
So for bags 500 and under, you have 4 weeks. For bags
Say $1,500.
Oh, time out.
15, you get
Just
6
say we in the
weeks.
month of December where it's 5 weeks.
You still getting 4 weeks. It's not a 30-day layaway. It's 4 weeks. That's what you getting. I give you the dates up front. From the date that you pay the deposit, you get 2 dates after that if it's a 4-week layaway, and it tells you the amounts on each date that you're supposed to pay. So I've had clients, and so I'm a fair person. I've had clients for 10 years that still buy bags from me. They got more bags than I got, and it is what it is. I'm fair with some of those clients that been with me for 10 years. I don't even charge them late fees. Clearly, because they loyal as hell. You know what I'm saying? They refer
Yeah,
boatloads
buy
of
another
people
one.
to
Yeah,
me. So why would I ever do that? I'm fair. So if somebody come to me and say, hey, China, I can't pay. My due date is the 16th. I need to the 28th. If you a loyal customer to me and you've been coming to me for years, you done refer X amount of people to me, I'm not going to charge you no late fee. You going to pay when you tell me you going to pay. That's how I am. But you got to establish that relationship with me first. Right. But for newcomers or people that's, buy bags here and there and they're late, they do have to pay the late fee.
I don't need no late fee. I'm just gonna payments.
So that means you gonna know your dates up front, and
Know my dates up
you
front.
gonna ask your dates up front before you even pay the deposit. That's the smart way to do it.
Cash App is there, one of them motherfuckers. What's your dates?
Apple Pay
Bang,
too. You need to know your date, and your date is always gonna be 2 weeks from your deposit, and then after that, 2 weeks after that, if it's 4 weeks.
You hit them like that too?
I hit them. That's all I do.
Yeah, you want to
He
start.
right on that
Sit on
way.
chairs and
He
paint
Yeah,
them.
I was saying, he right on that way.
People pay for the
Yeah, they pay the
price for
full
the stuff,
price
and
for
I
what he
just ship it.
got.
That's it.
Just ship that shit.
Hello.
You don't put
That
the,
way
you don't
works
put
for
the price
me
in the
and my
motherfucker shit.
clients. I've been doing it
Put
from
the
day
price in
one.
Yeah.
I don't have to. They know what they paid, and I just ship it to them. That's it. Hello.
Well, that's crazy shit.
That's not crazy. Like, what's crazy is sometimes having a store, and I know that sounds crazy because you run
Yeah.
one. But the thing is, I had stores for so many years, and I was with
I
Puffy.
refuse to play that over here.
Puffy up in New York one day, and I was just like listening to him talk, and he was just saying like he would never have a retail store unless he was only trying to show the lifestyle of the brand. A store wasn't really for sales. Like look at French Connection, it was down Georgetown for like 30 years.
Yeah.
Nobody, we didn't go in there. You know what I'm saying? But it was probably one of the most best merchandise store down there for so many years. But they kept it there to keep that real estate for people to see the lifestyle.
You know
of
what's
the
crazy?
brand.
I remember telling Didi, I said, man, fuck this $4,000 a month. We can just go out and party and
crazy.
pop
No
bottles.
way.
And they gonna buy that shit regardless, man.
Yeah.
Because I said, this the brand. This the idea of the brand. We're gonna be the niggas that every nigga wanna be. And the niggas that every woman wanna fuck. We're just gonna pop bottles and do this dumb shit and they gonna like it. Like I used to be surprised, like women come in there and buy their men shit. I said, look, baby, he ain't gonna be one of us. But when he start wearing this shit, he gonna be a little different now. He get a little more attention. Be ready for that shit. He gonna get some attention, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, yeah, let me tell you, when you're looking at $4,000 a month, and there's never no money on Sunday. Never. Nigga, that's like $262.65 a day that you gotta make without spending a dime. Son.
Wow.
And Sunday's just like you just sitting in the motherfucker just clean vacuum the floor, clean the bathroom for 6 hours, man. But the overhead is a motherfucker.
So
Man.
why y'all
never
just don't
doing
ship?
that.
Like, that's what you did. If
Well-
when you looking at the whole entire globe, it's all these people that want to buy product all over the country. You ever thought of leaving to go campaign in other cities and other states? Because if you had more people buying the product from other places, you giving yourself the force field, like the 20-mile square radius of DC to shop. Like that's not enough.
So, you know, the
Period.
store was more like a clubhouse.
Because I remember.
You know, just to drink and
Yeah.
eat. And every day we doing somebody's birthday.
Nigga rise.
Yeah, nigga ride. So look, man, cakes are. Let me run over there. I need 2 cakes. Let me deposit. I'll be back tomorrow. We need some money. We celebrate every day. We just drank and party. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but I
And then
thought
it was like, then it
I
was
thought it was a
days.
store.
It was a store, but then sometimes like, you know, thank you, baby. I got a little moist.
You got voice. You got your eyes.
They don't like when I say moist and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, voice is a
Use
word.
better verbiage, but you know,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
grown man.
I'm
Grown
saying
man,
I'm
you
a
don't
little
be moist.
though.
You can't be a moist grown man.
But I think sometimes it's the arrogance of having a store. You know
I'm
what saying?
over that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you know,
that-
until
Yeah.
the first come, god damn.
Nah,
Wall
man.
Street get this motherfucking money off for the motherfucking mall and
Listen,
shit.
that's way too
way
much.
crazy, right?
There's no way.
At the
Y'all
end of
been
the day-
there for
And then you know what's
long ass
crazy
time.
is that motherfucking the week of Christmas, 7 to 11. Oh my fucking god, man. That's some long fucking days.
Yes, that is.
That's some long motherfucking times right there, you know. But
Yeah,
definitely, like, I love, like, what y'all doing, like, especially, like, I can see when y'all collaborate on a piece. I'm gonna be on that motherfucker. Matter of fact, I'm gonna need that motherfucker, that one piece. The one wear this motherfucker on the show, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'll be
Y'all get that motherfucker, go get that motherfucker, Slim. Matter of fact, they take Zelle, Cash App, what's up?
Apple
Told you?
Pay,
Apple
all that,
Pay,
all that.
all that shit. Hey,
coins, nickels, little kids.
$25 per week if you motherfucking late. You know what I'm
Food
saying?
stamps.
That shit add up.
too
So when you put that late fee on
glitter,
that motherfucker,
glitter.
so when you put that late fee on that motherfucker, that's like rent a center. The $25, like, you know how much rent a motherfucker little 42-inch motherfucker joint?
You know why? It put people in a perspective to respect your
Business.
yeah, because if you don't put no parameters, like, because in the beginning I didn't do that.
Yeah.
So I had to put some parameters in place to make these people like, no, you need to pay on these dates that I tell you to pay. Respect it. And trust is well respected because nobody don't want to pay it.
Things
$25
ain't how they
fuck up.
start.
But things happen, and I get it. So, like, long as it's within a 4-week period, you might miss your first payment. If the person be like, I can't pay my first payment, but I'm gonna double up next week, I'm okay with that, long as it's within that time frame. Because if it go beyond that time frame, then you will either get charged late or you might lose your deposit. So,
I'm putting my business. How many motherfuckers? What's the most amount of $25 late fees?
I'm definitely not about to answer that question.
Oh, shit. I want to know.
I'm most definitely not about to answer that.
You had $50, $25 late fees? Who was it?
Yeah, who was it? What was it?
Y'all
predatory
is
lending.
hilarious.
God damn. That's an add up like a motherfucker, though. No. So, let me ask you a question. If you had a chance to do it all over again, would you do it again?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. That's all I wanna
Absolutely.
know.
Absolutely.
Love that
I'm gonna
shit.
keep pushing, shawty.
Man, fuck no. If I get a motherfucker give me $75 or $25 late fees, I keep pushing too. Shit, fuck that. So when you buy the bags, right? Do you give yourself a certain time frame that bag needs to be gone?
To be honest with you, my bags be gone before I even get them. Like, if that makes sense. Like, soon as I post them, they're gone. Like,
Yes.
I got a mean clientele. You know, I've got the same loyal people, and they refer their friend and their sister and their cousin.
So when somebody bring like
I
5 different
sometimes-
customers, they get the discounts.
So I do referral bonus.
okay.
Yes, I do.
Write that shit down,
So
referral
if you
bonus.
refer somebody to me, and you one of my clients, you will get $25 off your next bag. I do that for all my clients.
So I get
but
$25
gotta
off
tell
my
me.
late fee.
Or sometimes I waive the late fee.
Waive the
There you
late
go.
the fucking
I've
late
done
fee.
that before. Hold on, I lost my train of thought. I was going somewhere. You messed me up.
No, I told you, like I know, like when we put 12 shirts out, this shit gotta be gone in 7 days.
No, my stuff
this
is.
shit
Oh
is-
yeah, that's what I was about to
it
say.
ain't
Yeah,
gonna be-
so
it ain't
it's
worth
pretty
it.
much gonna. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Some of my stuff don't even make it to social media because I have distribution lists. So meaning when I get something in, I have certain people that I know like
gonna
Louis
contact
Vuitton, certain people I know like Gucci, certain people I know like MCM, Chanel,
That's
Dior.
smart.
So I have these VIP lists that I have that I text out when I get stuff in. A majority of my stuff don't even make it to social
That's
media because
smart.
it's gone before
That's how you
on
do
this
it.
distribution list.
That's how you do it. You don't set
You a
yourself up
Gucci
to.
girl, right? Nah, that's
That's
Real
smart.
fast.
You sharp.
Yeah.
I'm about to
Make
tell
no
my man,
mistake
you
about it,
picked,
bro.
you picked a good one.
Oh, he know.
She sharp.
He know it all the time. He
She's
say it
super
all
sharp.
the time. He know.
So it's like I don't know, man. It's like it's still like a hustle. You know your clientele, what they
her,
feel. You know, you
her
already know.
mentality is what everybody lacks, the understanding of how to like build the urgency. When I hear her talk, it's urgency. Everything she does, she knows how to set the tone. That's urgent. When you set yourself up to be waiting for somebody to come support you,
Nah.
that's dangerous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With me, it's like flamethrower. There's got to be hot. It's out of there. Like I don't have nothing to say. I don't have nothing. I couldn't fill up a store right now with what I have left because it's gone. Because like she said, I know. Oh, I made these larders twin. I'm calling a twin. I'm calling somebody in Texas. I got people in Philly, Jersey. I'm just going. Man, I just did this. Let me get it. That's it. That's how you do it. You
Yeah.
build your tribe.
Yes.
But if you keep
you
trying
gotta keep
to,
your
like-
and you gotta keep your clients happy and you gotta do them. You gotta do right by them. That's why I got.
Now when you say do
clients
right
for
by
10
them,
years.
now when their birthdays, you send like, hey, it's your mother's birthday. Here's a motherfucking little free
You know how
something.
many clients I got? I can't do it for one and then I don't do it for all. So, but I may
Yeah, I
do it if it's
thought
your
that.
birthday. I might give you a little free mascara or free something
I give
in your
away.
bag. You
I
know, but
give.
I can't give away MCM for somebody's
No,
birthday. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You know
Like
what?
him
Let me
too.
say something real fast.
Like MCM too.
Giving is the key. I'm
Oh,
telling you. Like I
yeah.
met a dude. I'm gonna run it down real fast. I met a dude walked up to me when I was doing an event. We're doing artwork real fast. He came up to me. It was like, "Oh, you an artist?" And I was like, "Nigga," I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "I'm a real artist." And I was like, some said, "Marlon, get your." I was like, "Why?" Because you know, like,
Yeah.
that's the reason why I stay away from people. I don't be playing. So I was like, I said, "That's what's up." He said, and I was just telling myself, I was talking myself down. Like he said, "I'm a real
Shit,
artist."
don't slap us.
So I was like,
Don't slap us.
I was like, okay. So I said, let me see your work. He showed me his work, and I promise you, I thought my daughter did it with her feet.
Wow.
God damn.
And I was like, how is you selling this, right? But something said, humble yourself, right?
Yeah.
So when he started talking, he was like, I just sold this piece for 10,000. And I know he wasn't lying.
Oh, then he's a real artist then.
I said, what?
God damn.
So I was just like, so after I learned and met and talked to him, he sold into my, I had to like humble myself, right? Because the way he was going to produce and present some of the stuff that he was doing, he'll take like 17 like big War and Peace books and then pour some paint on it and let it dry and put a children's book at the top, a children's chair on the top with an apple, and that's a sculpture.
Oh,
And now he's
I
selling
made
for
that shit.
Now, I'm gonna tell you something. He sold a painting for like $120,000 in front of me. And I was just like, for the first time, I was like, am I being jealous? Because I don't even know what that felt like. I was like,
Right,
am I
I
being
don't.
envious? What about? And I had two of my other buddies,
Nah,
my
he
man
wasn't
Mark
saying that.
Dorsey from uptown,
He is a
and my
real
man
artist.
Long Beach with me, right?
He's on
And
this
they was
shit.
with me. So I was just like, whoa. So I was like, how did you do that? He was like, giving. He said, Marlon, turn around. I looked around. He had like a long, composition notebooks. He had them stacked up to almost to the top of the ceiling of every single day of what he gives away. $20 here, $7 here, $8 here. He said, put your finger in it. And I opened it up. I said, all this is given? He was like, yeah, every day. So he so happened to be giving away chicken leg quarters and bread down St. Elizabeth to the living. He calls them, he don't call them homeless. And one day somebody saw, the white guy got into his line. He dressed him up and gave him a little shirt from the thrift store, gave him his food, and he went and got in the Benz in the car. When he got in the car, it was the president of George Washington University. So he said that he's an artist. He came back and so into his business, and he's so blessed. Like when he talk, it's like abundant. Like I like being around him because like when he speak, it just be like
Black.
He black, and he live in the heart of Southeast, and people don't even know, but he like super wealthy. And I be looking through his paintings like, what in the world do they see? And no disrespect if he watch this, but like I be just like,
Abstract
how?
shit.
But he putting, and sometimes he be telling me like, because I got this urgency to sell. He just chilling because he has a lead. If you don't have a lead, you can't be great.
Is it a lead or
A lead, like I've been pushing this to my girl, but telling her like, in order to be great, you have to be not only a leader, you have to get a lead. Like
Yeah.
Tom Brady, he'll put 30 on your head so fast, then you chasing him and making mistakes until you losing. The best teams gain a lead. They stay in position from a
He
lead.
played better from ahead. Yeah.
From ahead. So it's like in life you gotta get ahead, and then you can make
Then you
better
can coast.
decisions. You
Yeah.
can coast, you can make things, and then
that's
big bank take little bank. You know what I'm saying? So
Let me ask you a question, both of y'all. I never I felt guilty before. Where you got a motherfucker coming in, you doing business with a motherfucker, but he don't want cash.
you know what?
Cause look to me, man, we need some floors done. How much? Man, give me like 10 t-shirts. That's all you want? Fuck it. Pick which one. I know the value of your work versus you know the fucking punk ass t-shirts.
No, he probably just depending
I
upon
mean,
the
it's fair
price
bottom.
of it.
It's the worth he has on it. Like them t-shirts,
Yeah.
he might
The
flip them,
value.
or he might feel like, look, I got 10 fresh t-shirts to make it through the next, several months.
That's a compliment.
Yeah, it
Because
is. Yeah.
That's a compliment because he
Respect
saw the
your art.
value. He valued himself and valued his work and valued your product at the point where he would accept what you offer for him, for his service.
I had a motherfucker, man, we used a transportation company, right? He was like, it was $1,500. Man, give me 4 t-shirts and $600.
I should have gave him 10.
Nigga, yeah, get 2 more. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
What you got to do is give.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm going to tell y'all straight like this. The more you give without expectation,
That's
Well, you
absolutely
get
right.
blessed.
You
Yeah,
get blessed.
absolutely.
That's why you got 2 hands. One hand to give, one hand to receive.
That's
man.
it,
It's
man.
the law of the
Tell me.
golden means, man.
I
Whatever you
don't
put
care
out in
what
the
nobody
world,
says.
Stuff
You
like
heard
that
that?
on my
Back to
show,
you.
trying to
Got
pick
2
show.
hands.
We
Yeah.
do like giving back for when it's school time, we do the book bag drives.
We
you
do as
know,
well.
we supposed to be partnering up with Big G and doing the blankets for the homeless because he's feed the homeless every Sunday. So when he was on my show last month, so we talked to him about collaborating with him. You know, coming down there bringing comforters and socks. You know, he doing the food, we do the comforter and the socks. So, you know, if you watching, we definitely about to put that in place within the next few weeks. So definitely reach out. We probably have people drop stuff off at the
You know, when you
Wendy
said
C
that,
Radio. That's what we house that. That's what
I
our
did
studio is.
with Dixon. We did one Sunday. We give back to the homeless. He had,
Yeah.
he had Rico
Gotta
out
give
there.
back.
He
Absolutely.
had like 4 or 5 barbers that they cut a hair. And he had like a mobile shower from up there,
Yeah,
right?
that's tight.
And just to see a lot of jokers from back in the day,
Yeah, you be
like,
surprised.
damn, nigga, what the fuck happened? You know, how the fuck you fall? Like, it was just humbling. So near the end, when everybody was getting ready for clothes, food, stuff like that, and Rico played a song about Maze, We Are One, and everybody was just holding hands out there. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, just see people watching the Facebook Live would just pull up in cars with like bags of clothes and water and shit. I was like, it made me feel like, goddamn, son. Like, everybody like one fucking paycheck from being outside and shit. Then just seeing people with a shopper cart with their kids and everything they own is in that motherfucker, man. It bring you back to reality, like, man, slim, like
Humbles you quick,
man.
Yeah, you gotta.
You know, it's so funny. You know, Mama, when we go there to see her father, she would just give a lot of shit to Goodwill, pack up bags, take them down to Goodwill, and to see when she went to Goodwill, to see the stuff that she bought there the week before, up for sale. You know what I'm saying? How people selling that shit. It's like, man, it's crazy, man. You know, but definitely though, I need to get your what's the name? Because I need to be on your Gucci list. Cause
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I got birthdays and Mother's Day and a lot of shit coming up, so I got to get on that list soon.
You gotta get on the Gucci list.
I'm gonna get on the Gucci list and prepay for that shit. Like, yeah,
What's
I've
the
been had this
Instagram
for you.
again?
Instagram is China Pink Boutique, CHYNAPINK Boutique. All one word. No spaces, no underscores, no periods.
What about
You
you?
on there right now?
Okay, yeah, and I'll go right on there and accept because
shit.
I have my page private.
Yeah, private on.
Yeah, it used to be open, but
We
I
on that
closed it.
motherfucker. You sell shoes too?
Not like I used to. I prefer not to
But the
because
bags, the
I've
bags
had
that money,
issues.
huh?
Unless you know your size,
I
because
just- I
there's
just
no
said-
returns. If you know your size,
Some people got the
Then I
fat
can pull
wide
it
feet.
off.
Can't put it
Post
over.
COVID can't be doing that shit, yo.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
you know your size,
You
then I
got
can
foot.
pull
You
it
got
off.
foot COVID.
I never heard of that shit.
Keep that shit to yourself.
I heard.
I like this. 4 minutes. All right. Yeah, look, you gotta go, right, baby? Time is up. But look, we enjoy having you hanging out with us,
Thank
man.
you
You know,
for having me.
I'm waiting for
Anytime.
you and Marlon to collab on that one
Marlon
thing.
got this. Say
Let
less.
them know
Relax.
when you order from a boutique, make the motherfucking payments. Because the $25 late fees will catch the fuck up.
I hate
You
you.
know what I'm saying? hey, shit happens though, right?
Yeah,
So tell them
man.
again where you can find them at. Where do you find you
Find
at?
me at China Pink Boutique on Instagram, CHYNAPINK Boutique. You can find me on the China Pink Show once a month on Wendy C Radio. But you can follow me on Facebook, Stacey Bethea, BETHEA. And I should be posting some stuff that I got coming up, so follow me.
And Miles, you don't stick around for a while, right?
My who?
You don't stick around for a while, right?
I'm gonna stick around for a while. Yeah,
You
I'll
ain't going
stick
no
around
way.
for a while.
You hanging out with us, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang around.
Hey,
Hey,
this
China. Hey, real quick, China. Is your podcast is it set as dope as this?
Listen,
Fuck no.
I'll
If
say-
not, you know holla at our man Brian.
Holla,
You need to
holla.
holla
Listen,
at
I
him.
would love to have Brian. However,
Right.
I can't come this far. This out of town for me.
I mean, well, Brian's
Brian
portable.
could come on
Hey,
outside
Hey,
of
Brian.
town.
Hey, look, get Brian's card,
Absolutely.
and you know what?
Hey, look, y'all.
Anything can happen.
Say less.
Over here at what we call over here Uncensored Network, we are the premium package for podcast radio. We got the
Okay.
platinum, the fucking basic, the super platinum package, whatever you want.
Nice.
We got a beautiful building, have Adrian. Like I say,
Y'all love the building and the
you love
parking.
that shit. You love the ambiance when you walk through. That shit like say, I'm gonna set y'all up on that page. Matter of fact, when I went outside, he was on a baby grand, tickling the keys.
I wish
so-
I could sit down. I would have played that joint for real.
Hey,
Yeah, under
think
the
about
chair.
that though.
I would like
Hey,
to
look
play
at it. Time to ping out. We're gonna take a quick break. This is for Shits and Giggles coming each and every week from the Powerhouse Podcast Radio Uncensored Network. I am the Speeder Clown Prince on it down. Shock B, my man Marlon, China
Yeah.
Pink. She got them Gucci bags, $25 late fees. We'll be right back, y'all.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I said I'm an alcoholic. Yeah! And I bangs out the whatchamacallit. We got the Remy and Coke with the basic Phillies. Holiday for the ladies and the ill for the illies. Pour a little liquor on the curb for the RIPs and the brother smoking nerve. Cause we do that shit, do that, do that. One more time. Do that, yo, I said I'm an alcoholic. And I bangs out the whatchamacallit. We got the Remy and Coke with the basic Phillies. Alizé for the ladies and the ill for the illies. Pour a little liquor on the curb for the RIPs and the brother smoking nerve. Come on. Do that shit, do that, do that, do that. Hey, look, we gonna drink all the brown.
We are for Shittz and Giggles. Coming to each and every week from the Powerhouse of Podcast Radio Uncensored Network. I am Disputed Clown Prince Shock B, Magic Man Marlin. Yeah. Bad motherfucker, Slim, with that motherfucker pen, Slim.
Thank you, sir.
That motherfucker, let me ask you a question, man. That motherfucker paintbrush is your motherfucker. That's your 9mm right there, ain't it?
My sword, for sure.
Cause you killing that shit, man.
Thank you, sir.
For real stuff.
People don't know that my brother better than me.
For real?
My little brother a monster.
Well, you put him on the team then.
He on the team. There's just people that don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
People know. My
He
brother.
be ghostwriting for you?
I don't have to ghostwrite.
Huh?
When they used to try to challenge me, I'd be like, sit down. My little brother,
We got a secret weapon.
But it's crazy though, because there you dropped a lot of knowledge as far as into the work, the numbers, how you pay the message through your, you know, how Bogey, you chose him, then the turtle's different. What's his name? Fertile the turtle, and Bogey the bed Fertile. Why you call him Fertile? He's slow. He can't make it unshab.
He's fertile, soil, fertile. He's given the knowledge and the wisdom.
I mean, we say fertile. I'm thinking fertile myrtle, like fast girls
his
that have
name-
babies, a whole lot of babies.
your mind, bro.
Spelled like a turtle, but it's
Fix your mind, bro.
I've never thought a turtle be called fertile. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Fast women are called fertile myrtle. You know what I'm saying?
no women that have a bunch of babies for that.
Fertile myrtle. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, nigga. She's fast, yeah. But like I said, I'm saying, you know, you need to like. I like to see you doing a comic book, man.
I will. The thing
Follows
is,
with your
people
characters.
don't realize that a lot of us have friends that tell you the truth, and you want to hear it because you get defensive because it's hard to hear. But those are the people that really care and is trying to help you define who you really are.
True.
The people that's telling you what you want to hear, they just in the way.
The hangers on. They want to hang
Hangers
on.
on.
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit. But I always tell you the truth. Like, you're a fucking asshole.
No. I mean, that's what I mean. That's the kind of friend I am. I don't want to hit. You know, even if I can't accept it in a minute and at that moment, you know, in your heart of hearts, you know that's a real friend.
You cannot win unless you hear the truth.
But
And
you
I-
know something? He's always been like Mr. No Cut Card. Like he's always been that way. I remember when my mom died, right? First time I talked to her, I said, you know, my mom passed. She said, man, I'm glad, man. What the fuck you mean you glad, nigga? So I was tired to see you hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When he first said, fuck you mean you glad, nigga? You know what I'm saying? But he said, nigga, I'm tired to see you hurt, man. You know?
You just gotta be
I
patient.
forgot all about that shit, man.
Yeah. He said it. I said, what the fuck this nigga, man? This nigga fucked up nigga when he said something like that. But when he came down, I said, you know something? Yes, that's my motherfucker,
Surround
man.
yourself with people that's gonna keep it a bang with you. Can't win with the people that's just in the way. You can't win with that.
That's real shit right there. Cause I don't know if you gonna make it out this motherfucker building with that shirt though. So,
Yeah. I mean,
He looking at them-
you already promised it to me, though.
You already looking at that
I'm
motherfucker.
gonna got you down there to decide.
Nah.
I'm serious. You might be going. You got a wife beat on or
I
something.
gotta wait, but I don't care.
That shit nice.
He sizing that motherfucker. We will jump you in this motherfucker
I can rumble.
cause we put you in the bathroom. We know the code to the bathroom, Slim.
It's all good.
Yeah, definitely though, man. So like the whole thing, man, like moving forward, man. I know you already your mindset for 2023. What's going on? You talking about you trying to do like 150 pieces, like
Yeah, see,
Hats,
the thing is,
shirts.
there's so much technology that's out, that's coming that's fast. Like, people don't understand that my message has always been the robots are coming. Hurry up, enjoy life, because they're taking life away.
yeah, them
People
fucking
don't
robots
understand
just
that
take over the
it's setting up
motherfucker.
right now for us to not be. Like, look at this, go to Target or go to the store. It used to get ring up. Now you got to ring yourself if you work there.
Man, I was in fucking Five Below. Man, mama,
gotta ring yourself
I'm in
up.
fucking Five Below. Fucking me, who gonna bring my shit up?
gotta
By
work.
myself.
Hey, but we in a different age. We in the age. This is your time because we in the age of the creator. So the creative is
it's
the
a
one that's the one
renaissance-
like. So anyone that can
renaissance
create
time.
an art, you know, like that. That's currency now.
Yeah.
That's why NFTs
People
are-
have to understand
that's why
that
NFTs
they
is
are the
something-
commodity.
Yeah,
you are
it-
gold,
it's-
you are diamonds, you are like you are a commodity. If you know all of these brands. I wish we could talk more about like to these designers because I really want to say some stuff.
Say this shit. I'm saying that
Because
word.
if you're a cog in a machine, then your job is obsolete. The machines are gonna take over
Yeah,
your shit.
the machines are coming.
If you
soon
use
we're
a
gonna have
cog,
to
yo,
stand in line to see a tree.
but if you're a
Because
creator, you gonna
true.
You know, so when you say that
thrive.
shit in high school, I took up graphic arts. So we had to use the silk screen, take the picture, go in the dark room, develop the motherfucker,
Yeah.
put the shit on the motherfucker's screen, staple the motherfucker. I said, oh, this for a fucking shirt. What the fuck? Not knowing that I'll be doing that shit later on in life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but now it's so much faster, so much easier. But people got to learn that how to create their story. how to manifest what they're trying to say, how to output what they're trying to do, and keep it consistent over time. Can you be consistent for 20 years saying what you're saying? You know, can you keep that story going over time? Like, are you gonna be here next year? Like you said, like I don't know what we're gonna do next month.
I get that motherfucker bag.
Nah.
Say, Brian, cut the lights off, nigga. We out of here.
Yeah, but it's like you have to. It'll be easier if you target your audience with a certain message and produce and create a certain way. That's it. I mean, a lot of people they hustle in the brand. That's not how you hustle. You don't hustle a business. Like you don't hustle it. Hustle is a part of the field when you win. You know, when you go on the football field, you don't just hustle. You have to have strategy. You have to execute. You have to do it. Everybody has to play their position, or you don't win. And you got to understand what it means to be a team.
Everybody got to play their position, right?
Everybody in DC is a king, standing in a bunch of dirty streets and potato chip bags on the ground. How can we all be kings if we won't clean the street up? The hood wouldn't be the hood if we cleaned it up.
You know your position on the team?
I mean, that's the thing. Your position on it changes every time. Like, you know what team you're on. Like, someday, you can go from being a king to a pawn all in one day.
Yeah.
And the key is knowing your position.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying?
It.
Like, know and play that shit. Like,
without emotion or without
be the
feeling
best
some
pawn
type
you
of
can
way.
be.
Yeah.
But you know something?
The pawn can be a king, too.
The queen
Or
is
queen,
the baddest
exactly.
motherfucker.
Exactly.
She can do things the king can't do.
Right.
I mean,
go
yeah.
places.
But she
Yeah.
got to be smart, too. She got to know when to step out there, when
Yeah.
to chill, and let the pawns and knights
Play
and
their
bishops
position.
play their position.
Yeah.
You know, so you can get in there.
You know, at the end of the day, all that shit go back in the same box. You know that, right?
I mean, it's a team sport, right?
Yeah,
We're trying to win,
both.
right?
But I was watching an episode of like Power, like Tyreek, little crazy. I was watching, and he was like, the lady, Mary J. Blige was asking him like, how you gonna be able to pull this off? He was like, 'cause I ain't doing it by myself. He's like, you know, he set up a strategy and set the tone for everybody to play their position, and they went in there and did what they had to do. That's how you have to do it. But everybody gets envious. I've seen a lot of dudes get killed because a dude pull up in a car and they be like hitting a girl like, man, you like him or something. They be acting all, you know what I'm saying? How many times have we seen that? I seen dudes get killed literally for like the dumbest things because we don't value who we are. We don't want to know past who our great grandfather is. We don't want to understand anything about history. We don't know nothing about ourselves. We've been hidden. All our information about how great we are has been hidden from us.
But see, you know, a lot of it comes from because we was stripped from who we are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's crazy, like when you know we was talking about Tariq. I gotta say, Slim, man, that lady wrote the fuck out that shit right there.
She did, yo. She
I mean,
got a beast ass pen.
When I saw the last episode with Shorty, the way he started talking to Kane, like niggas, fuck you looking for? Keep your eyes
like all that shit you talking. I'm really the man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And your mother stamped that shit.
Yeah.
Your mom's telling you to come to me.
Yeah,
Right.
so, like she wrote the fuck out that whole thing.
She killed that
Yeah,
shit.
this series is like.
And they're filming 3 now.
No, I mean that shit is good, man. That's good, right?
It's a good show, and the way they separated, I just watched Tommy Lowe the second.
I watched it this morning. Yeah,
yeah, it was great. Like the show is crazy because it make you hate. Like when the first episode went off, I ain't even like Tyreek like that, but now I see the value.
No,
of
man,
his.
yeah, he more ghost than ghost.
Yeah, he more ghost.
So I seen the joint on
He
Facebook.
more strategic than go.
It said Tyreek must be from DC because he fucking 3 bad women. He ain't even got a car. I said, God damn.
Son don't even need a car, yo. Son got a legacy once he graduate, yo. Son in school.
I said, son ain't got a car, but he get from Brooklyn to Manhattan.
I like Effie though. I like Effie.
She a soldier, man.
She a soldier. I like Effie.
Effie.
He be overlooking Effie though. Like,
Yeah.
The vet. She be looking at him
Yeah,
now. She be looking at him like.
I don't know if she 1,000 with Shorty or she opportunist. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's a little both.
She don't really need. I mean, she.
I think she learned him. She learned that he way more like, cause she played him first. Remember the first season? He played the fuck out of in Ghost, right? But she realized she's dealing with somebody that's special.
Yeah, she be looking at him like he's special now.
And she want him to look at her like special. But you already look. I can't. You ain't special because you played me already. I can't really trust you because you already got me.
Now I can say Braden, he went out like a soldier, man.
Yeah.
He took the stand and he stood tall for Shorty, man. I gotta give him that right
No. Yeah. He's Tommy. Like he's Tommy. He's Tommy.
The only moment I gotta watch for is fucking the Reds tape. I don't trust that.
But that's his character. You're not supposed to trust him.
I don't trust that motherfucker.
But you don't trust him. But you need him in your pocket. He's a friend to have.
But he was like, but he said, look, nigga, I'm tired of playing with your motherfucker.
Nah, it's meth the nigga not to trust.
Yeah.
Meth, man.
Meth don't care either.
Meth don't care, yo. Meth like, yo.
That bag.
I little nigga, you better go sell drugs for me, nigga. You better hit the streets, right? But no, that's great writing, yo. Her writing and her plan is vicious, yo.
I mean, for a woman, she like.
Not for anybody, man. She had
that motherfucker just.
I'm gonna duck for a
Like,
I just said motherfucking woman, man.
I mean, yo.
Somebody gotta be the asshole. I'll be the asshole
No,
today.
we like for anybody, for a genius, that shit was dope.
Clean that shit up.
For a monkey, that shit is dope.
set the
Fuck
tone.
you, a monkey.
Yeah, yo, if a monkey did that shit, I'd be like, yo, that's a bad motherfucking monkey.
She wrote a hell of a show.
Nah. That shit dope, yo.
But you know, it's crazy. Like, it's a hell of a show that, like Black America's like, nigga, I gotta watch this shit every fucking. Like, me and her got a bond. We gotta watch it together.
Man,
Tommy,
I almost
like,
got-
if I gotta work, we don't watch this shit together. Like, don't cheat. None of that shit.
I watched Tommy while she was at home visiting her family in Texas. I watched that shit. She bad attitude. Like I watched her like that shit.
Yeah, I want to do stuff like that.
Nah, we can't watch. We
Girl don't be
can't.
wanna
It's
watch
a
stuff
pack,
like
yo.
that.
It's
We gotta
like,
watch it together, man.
Yeah,
Because if I watch one, like she might tell me I cheated.
yeah,
I watch Love and Hip Hop without
Yeah.
you. Fuck this shit. I don't give a
You
fuck
watch
about
Love
that
and
shit.
Hip Hop though?
I'll watch this shit with
Hey,
you.
Okay.
You gotta grow together because
All right,
there's lessons in a lot of them shows.
You have our permission to go forward with it without him. I mean, that's not something. That's something. We don't have a pack for that shit. Love and Hip Hop, no. Power, yes.
Power, yes.
No,
like
no, no.
the other
Go
morning,
forward. Be free.
I wanted to turn Tommy on, but I said, nah, I can't do it without my fucking baby.
Yeah, I did it once, and I got
watched it today.
I got
It was
reprimanded.
good.
I'm
Tom,
good now.
that show gonna be good too.
No, it's good.
So you
it's
can
a little
see-
unrealistic.
you can see, like-
like some of the shit. I'm like,
He
oh, okay.
looking to come up like, nigga, I'm gonna stay here. Now the barbershop dude, him and T-Chop, why the fuck you still here? Like,
Well, his brother gonna be a liability.
yeah.
He with them little young drill niggas, them drill rap niggas.
Yeah.
they trouble, yo. They got no, they reckless, yo.
And like I say, you need to take, like I say, what you do with the characters and put that shit on like a screen, man, a cartoon.
No,
or
you
something.
gotta
taking my
like the
time on that,
Boondocks,
bro.
man. The Boondocks is your motto, yo. Take them 9 characters, man, and flip them into like a comic strip.
I've been doing that since I've been doing it, but I see what you're saying. I
So
will
I'll
do-
draw
Like,
all
yo,
your characters.
if you need help, hold on. If you need help, yo, I'll help you with like you know, a comic strip for every T-shirt. Do like a little 4 or 5 strip comic strip. You know what I'm saying? With 3 or 4 characters, man.
All your characters. Who's your Tariq?
Gotta be
Tariq.
Bogey. Gotta be Bogey, right?
I think it's
It's
a turtle.
Alexandra.
Fuck is Alexander?
What's
The
Alexander?
little mouse.
A mouse.
A mouse.
Yeah,
Alexander.
Bogey trusts him. Bogey think that he the man, but he the one that don't. He be sticking a knife in Bogey. And Frodo the one that teach this telling him, but he talk too slow because he's a turtle.
So he a rat though? No,
Yeah, he play both sides.
Oh yeah.
God
But
damn,
see-
you got these motherfuckers. You already got power going on right now.
Yeah, well,
The
look.
rat is the fucking rat.
The rat is the rat.
And the mouse is who? The
Turtle is a wise sage, but
The turtle's
he's too
smart.
slow.
He's
He's too
too
slow to
slow.
be effective.
Yeah,
he
he's
might
slow,
listen
but
to
he's
him.
smart
But
though.
sometimes you got to slow down and see the
You're
like
like
my
Yoda
grandma
and
used to always say,
shit.
you got to slow down the smell of roses. You can't move too fast. I'm never been the rabbit. I'm not tripping up. Go run and get it.
You
Money
got a rabbit
don't-
in there?
No, I'm saying I've never been the the rabbit in the head of the story.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I ain't never chasing. I'm not chasing money. I'm not chasing none of that. I'm gonna take my time and because when I'm learning, I understand margins and how to really build finance. So, and I know what I can do and my capabilities artistically are. So sometimes you don't want to would you get into racing cars without knowing about racing cars?
Fuck no.
A lot of people are designing clothes and they don't know nothing about designing clothes. But we still doing it. But the more you study and the more you learn and put that in your message, because God is going to use you to speak with your gift. And if you're not relative and you don't know, you can't be relative to them, you can't.
So
you
it's
lose.
funny, right? Netflix got a little thing. We talking race cars. This motherfucker came from the smallest market of racing cars all the way to Indy 500. But he was selling weed. And how he got caught. You know, he would have a container ship dropping off 50 million pounds of weed at a time. He had no sponsorships. What put the FBI on him was he was going out buying 4 or 5 NASCAR cars at a time, cash,
With no sponsors.
with no sponsors.
It
And
was
then they
dude
say,
from here?
nah, he's from out west.
Yeah.
And everybody in his pit crew had a $100,000 diamond Rolex. I mean, he went from the low budget all the way to the top. And you buy 4 or 5 of these cars, he spent like $3-4 million on cars, no sponsorships. Everybody's pit crew got $100,000 diamond Rolexes on. Like, nigga, we don't get sponsored to stop. But the motherfucker, the money was coming, the weed was so good, he just couldn't stop, son. You know, it's funny how you talking about Alexander, he be fucking Bogey over. Yeah. And the turtle just be like, I got you, son. So
the turtle is the one that really knows strategy. Bogey's trying to be ambitious. He sell honey, he sell molasses, ironically, because he like to eat it too, but like, it's like a little mafia bees. Just some little mafia bees.
Bogey got with old supply.
Child, like, yeah. but he's not real bad. But but the thing is, like, in their world, the honey is the money.
Yeah.
And the bees run everything because they got to get their money.
So it's an old saying my grandpa used to tell me: bees don't try to convince flies that shit's better than honey.
They don't have
I say, what the fuck does it mean by the granddad? Like, yeah, bees don't try to convince flies that shit better than honey.
You're a bee or you're a shitty ass fly.
I don't know what the fuck that should be. But now I understand Alexander, wild motherfucker. Bogey the flunky. Bogey get high off his own supply.
You don't get. I just like everybody else to eat honey. Yeah, he like money.
Honey and money.
Honey and money is the same thing.
So like I said, I don't know,
Money's a drug too.
But maybe the courage you got a power right there.
I do.
Yeah.
But right now, I mean, the way that we went at it, the era that we went at it real hard, I'm still tired from that. I'm gonna take my time.
You got PTSD from it?
PTSD from what? The street part?
Yeah. Some niggas still got PTSD. I'm talking about like niggas like, what the fuck you doing, champ? Like, hey, don't leave my seat back.
Nah. I don't got no PTSD. Bro, I mean, I've seen a lot of things, but I'm talking about like far as the business, how we went, before the Instagram and all this stuff, we was like the real dudes. Like,
no bullshit. I mean, if you, like you said before Instagram, you had to be an official motherfucker.
Yeah, or you just, it was no way to get
none of that shit.
Yeah, none of that.
That's why I tell them I was a bitch. Before this shit, I was me before that bullshit right there. Yeah, Facebook, you be who the fuck you want to be on that.
But I just don't like to live in the past. Like right now, I'm ready to put a new body of work out. So my goals are set, and I'm really going at it. I'm not playing no games, and it's not. But I know that God want me to do something. So
I'm gonna just a sneak peek.
Well,
out of all the characters you got, who gonna be the motherfucker at the end of the day? Bogey
for sure. But but most of the stuff that I'm doing is not just about Bogey. Like I do high-end interior like paintings for people's homes. So it's like that's something totally different than the other thing that I do. But I can produce on both sides, and for a long time I used to wonder like, am I gonna do this? I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do all of it.
You said 2,500. You bought for 40.
Yeah.
And you said 2,500. Yeah. Shit, I sell chairs like a motherfucker too.
Margins right
there. I mean that's margins. That's the key. When you learn the margins, that's the part.
Nigga, the way you paint, I would take a shit and let you paint that motherfucker and sell it.
You would take a shit and I would not paint that. You'll be by yourself paint that shit.
Splash that motherfucker.
I'm not paying that.
I saw a piece of shit for $2,000.
Nah, people value stuff that you got people that understand the value of what you put forth. You got people that try to get old. And a lot of people, your friends, a lot of these brands out here right now, no disrespect to none of them, they come out and they say these words like, this is how I'm going to do as I'm starting out. So they undervalue themselves. Like my girl, she like some of the prices that she charged for her stuff. I'd be like, do you see your work? You know what I'm saying? Man, this is amazing. You know what I'm saying? So I be putting the real value on it. You know what I mean? Because she,
Have you ever?
My girl the same way. She make cakes.
That's what she make cakes and
cupcakes.
She
on the chart. Like if you look
under charge.
If you go on her Instagram, you see the shit. She do like wedding cakes, all the shit. Yeah. Everything she charge is unlike the time she put in.
Yeah.
I mean, she a perfectionist too.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
Yeah.
I'll show you her Instagram, and she undercharged for everything.
Can't undercharge, man.
I mean, well, maybe as she grows, she was like, I'm gonna start.
But she been doing it for years, though. Like for years.
Grows,
like
you start how you begin. Like if we come in the street and I say this costs this, and then 2 years from now your customer's been supporting you, and you be like, all right, I'm changing the price. They'll be like, no, he ain't got brand new. They gonna change up on you now because they thinking that you changed. Your value is the value. We have to learn how to understand our value and not how to like prostitute ourselves up close. Because if you let somebody call you a hoe, you're going to keep letting them call you a hoe.
Let me ask you this, because I was always guilty of this.
What?
Certain motherfucker come to you and say, hey, Marlon, man, I'm trying to buy one of them shirts. But then you like this the nigga that's going to wear this motherfucker shirt. bring the fucking value of this shit down.
Dirty.
I gotta overcharge this nigga. Cause he gonna bring the value. I'll be like, Chad,
asshole
like
asshole
Slim.
shit.
No, cause I used to be like, man, go ahead, give me one of them jobs.
Man.
I'm like, nah,
This
Chad,
is a good question
we ain't got
because
you, cause
They
I
give
know
a better price to a
certain
rich man than
niggas
broke.
see certain niggas your shit, be like, oh, this nigga wearing that shit, man. Fuck that shit.
nah, man, let me tell you something. That's something that I battled
charge
with for a
you
long
that
time.
shit,
It's one of the reasons why I don't open up no store. For a long time when I had the store, you had a lot of dudes that could wear the brand the way that you set it out to be worn.
Yeah.
But then you attracted a lot of people that were wrong.
Yeah.
So now I just style the people that I want to style. If you get this the product, it ain't no disrespect. It's just like I'm not really.
So you play nah, son?
Huh?
Nah, son. Go get that Nike joint. Go get you a champion shirt, nigga.
offering.
Be all you can be, nigga, but over there.
The things that I'm doing are limited pieces, so it's like I'm not gonna let you wear that.
Like for you, 5,000.
75.
Yeah, but hold on. If you buy this motherfucker, I'm gonna fuck with you.
Everybody. I mean, a lot of times I've learned, like even when I had a store, there's a lot of people that didn't understand how to wear stuff, and I taught them how. So I would take it as a teachable moment and teach them how to.
But yeah, because the one nigga say, I fuck around and sell this shit to this nigga, I'm fucking done. Like, I'm fucking poorhouse. Nobody gonna respect me, man.
Nah, man.
I'm going to the,
Straight to Skid Row.
yeah, I'm gonna be like, fuck it. I'm gonna be like, food.
Your brand-
That's some bougie ass niggas. Because if
your
I had
whole
a brand, I'm
brand.
telling everybody, you got money, you can pay for it. If it's $35, $50, pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I have endured like having a store all that time. People coming
Man, we out of time, but
Yeah.
where can they find you at, man? Let them know.
on Instagram of Marlon Clark Art. It's Marlon_Clark_Art. MARLON Clark CLARK, no E, and ART. Underscores in between Marlon Clark Art.
What about you, Sean?
You know,
Hey,
y'all don't want to find me.
You know,